We are here at the Tekken Team Tournament, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for this to kick off. We have too. There's been unprecedented interest in the tournament.
Seriously, it's the amount of people here. It's absolutely insane. We have around 70, almost 80 people here, all down for one of the first Tekken tournaments in a very long time. Absolutely amazing opportunity for everyone here.
Absolutely. So my name is Abominable.
And I'm Punlife.
And together we are going to be commentating pools 1 and 2 of the Tekken Team Tournament. Now we are going to kick off pretty quickly with a fairly epic matchup. Now I said there were some late joiners. The first team we'll see today is a late joiner. It's a team called Alexia. But you guys will know Blue Majesty. Really, really good gym player. Probably one of the best gym players in the UK, easily. Playing against Yorkshire Gang. So hell of a setup straight away.
It's going to be an interesting matchup. I mean, Jin himself is quite a rare card to see in most tournaments. And then a Jin versus Jin mirror is basically unheard of.
Ooh, you got it right. So we have Jordan, who plays with Jin, versus Tim, who plays with Jin. So Tech Enthusiasts versus Blue Majesty. This is going to be really, really good. And we could be deciding who's the best at a first-to-one game with Jin. So we better just explain to you what's going to happen today. Now, East London fighters like to do things differently. We all know this, and this is no exception. So today we will have a 3v3 elimination team tournament. So just like more of the Asian tournaments, we're going to have team battle, 3v3 round robin. There's going to be 4 groups. Some groups are sized with 7 teams. Some groups have 6 teams. They're all going to play each other in a first-to-one format. So each player will play each player on a first-to-one format. Thereafter, the winner stays on, the loser gets knocked off. And we're going to see now who can eliminate the other team. And we're going with the first game, the Pumping Fists. A lot of respect between these two guys. Blue Majesty versus Tech Enthusiasts. Tech Enthusiasts representing Eden, the sports bar in Leeds. Big up to them.
And we're going to Howard Estate. Obviously, lots of walls, maybe potential to see a lot of wall carries from both players. Since they're both high-level players, I'm hoping to see a lot of those. Maybe even a carry straight to the outside.
Yeah, so Tech Enthusiast in red, Blue Majesty in the white.
Oh, gets the counter hit. Should be able to wall carry.
Taking it to the wall straight away. First wall combo of the day, and it's fluffed.
Oh, nice parry. And another one. Nice punish. Nice, and gets the sidewall again.
Beautiful.
And the hell sweep. And closes it off. Beautiful run.
There's a big crowd watching this, and they love that. They love the adjusted wall combo. Good start to the game.
It was really good. It was really well adjusted. Sidewall to sidewall again.
Yeah. And Tim's catching these counter hits. Neither of them seem too bothered about the breakable wall. It looks like a 2D game right now.
That's a lot of bulky coming out. Oh, makes a grab, but gets the back 4 finish of the round.
Tech Enthusiast 2 rounds down. What's he going to do? He'll be off his seat immediately if he loses this round.
Hell sweep coming out against Tim this time.
His turn to do some damage.
Oh, nice. Gets the OK. Nice, good patience run.
I've got to say I love this round. The music's amazing.
Exactly. It's a shame we won't hear it very often. Nice.
Oh, doesn't quite catch him. He's maybe got the mix up. Oh.
That was an insane amount of pressure. This is what's going to happen in those games.
Yeah, so it's off his seat immediately for Tech Enthusiast, but just bear in mind that he'll be playing his next game. It's a round robin format. So there we go. He's off his seat. So I'm just looking at the players move around now. Okay, players standing up. Whew, that was a really good start.
It was a very quick start. This is going to be quick blazing games, left and right.
Yeah, I just hope the players move on a little bit quicker than they're doing now. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, well, we might be here till midnight, maybe.
All right, cool. So Tech Enthusiast stands up at last. They were starting to make me wonder actually who won there. Because
for a second, it was a bit confusing.
I was like, which one of you won? Neither of you looking like you're going to stand up very quickly. Okay, so Tech Enthusiast, again, he'll have more games to play today. It's one very short set against the other team, but they will be playing 6 games, actually. This is a group of 7.
It's a lot of games.
So now, representing Eden Sports Bar, we have Jacket. Jacket looking nice and confident. He's managing to engage in stream chat and play, which
That's
is quite
It's
interesting.
an impressive skill, definitely. the Twitch ties behind him.
Yeah.
What can we say?
That is multitasking for you. So looking around at some of the players we've got here today, we've got the District G guys. King Jae seems to be representing District G today, which is nice to see. We've got old school heads, we've got Cobra Commander, we've got Dinosaur, and we've got a lot of this team here, Alexia, they're old school heads as well. We've got the Phantoms standing around here, we've got Team Italy. It's really nice. One of the things about this is that the teams aren't all being built on alignment to the organisation they normally represent. Like Phantom's team, for example, there's an elf player, there's Max Quicksilver, who doesn't yet play for a team, but is of the quality to play for a team. And then there's, of course, District G's Phantoms. It's really nice to see people play together like that.
Yeah, exactly. Just
and
coming
Jacket
together.
is still managing. Is someone operating Jacket's account? Because he seems to be managing to chat on stream and play at the same time.
Jacket bot confirmed, but team switch characters, I believe, unless they switch sides.
Most likely a switch of sides. Yeah. Okay. So it's switch of sides. So Jin is Blue Majesty. Jacket is using Leo. Oh, catches another counter hit. Doesn't get the wall carry. I think Blue Majesty tried to be a little bit clever then.
Yeah, missed the barrel. Nice gets the parry this time. Should be able to take him through the wall. Nice.
Now, the thing about Blue Majesty is he spends a lot of time in the lab, and he would have labbed Leo's 1-4 mix-ups, definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely looking prepared for his mix-outs. Knows how to deal with them and punish accordingly. And just like last time, he's putting a lot of pressure, and every time the opponent tries to take back the control, he just goes for that parry, takes it back.
And look at that sequence, all that damage. Jacket just got stuck in mud there. Oh, 2 rounds. So that's 5 rounds in a row, isn't it, to Blue Majesty?
Yes, it is, yeah. Absolutely dominant performance.
Yorkshire Gang looking in trouble so far. But they do have one ace in the hole if Jacket can't take this.
Nice parry, doesn't punish properly.
Wow, it looks like Blue
read.
Majesty really knows this matchup. What's the mix-up? Takes him, wow.
Quick low.
Jacket just got wiped. Now, I said that the Yorkshire Gang have an ace in the hole, and this is a top player. A player that I've seen play against JDCR and give him real trouble. A guy I saw just play a long set with Dinosaur and go back and forth. That is needs more coffee.
Indeed, let's hope he can anchor the team, take him to victory. Definitely going to need to do a lot of heavy lifting now.
Yeah, and he's got the character to do it. Obviously, he's not a top tier character, but he's a bear player. And if he does go with the bear, he's in a first to one format. I don't think tiers mean a hell of a lot in first to one games. It's going to be about understanding of the character and understanding of all the situations you're going to be put in. So here we go.
I mean, I honestly, in those sort of games, like anything can happen. We're going to be seeing rounds go to people who didn't expect to win. Obviously, I cannot bear to lose to anybody else. I don't think anybody else can. Just because it's such quick rounds, you just got to make the most of it.
In some respects, there's going to be a lot of upsets today because of the first to one format. But in another respect, there really shouldn't be any surprises because anyone can beat anyone in a first to one game.
Exactly.
And that's going to be quite exciting to see. I'd love to see like what we would call a fairly amateur player take out a whole pro team, just smashing them just by playing aggressive, and it could happen.
I mean, I might be the person to do that later on, maybe. Perhaps. One can hope.
Now, this needs more coffee for me is in the top echelons of players in the UK.
Definitely.
An absolute quality player. So hopefully he can rescue his team or at least make it a better match.
Oh, goes for the hell sweep, gets blocked. Will he reach the wall? Nice, reaches the wall.
Nice wall carry. Now you see a lot of players when they play against the Bears, they get a bit more tentative on Oki.
Oh!
Ooh, nice catch.
Nice, sweet position change from that launch.
Very nice from Blue Majesty, knew to stay down. Didn't want to get caught with more stuff. Oh, very nice. First round to Yorkshire Gang. That's the first round of the day for them.
Now that he ended the streak, it's all in his hands. He can do it.
Nice down 4.
If anybody can do it, Kuma can do it.
If anyone, I mean, I'm bigging up this guy a lot, but if anyone can do it, needs more coffee, can do it as well. Nice.
A lot of low pokes trading back and forth. Both players playing very patiently. Oh, gets the
Nice catch. Oh, again,
Nice.
that's why you need to be careful on your Roki. 4-4-2, doesn't get it. Now they're sidestepping really nicely.
Oh. Nice patience.
Oh, very
And
nice.
finishes off.
Now I can't see that Blue Majesty did much wrong there, but he's 2 rounds down already.
I think it's just, it's not a character you commonly get to play against, especially in this sort of format. It makes it even worse. You don't have no time to adapt to the gimmicks or anything else.
Oh, very nice sequence. Oh, that power crush didn't work. It's interesting.
Interesting move there. Very, very good.
People are clapping coffee for that.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
has he got him? Has he got him?
He gets a switch
Oh
up and
my
takes
God.
the game!
Coffee
What
just tapped
was
his chest. That is a lot. And both guys just stand up and shake hands. There's a lot of respect between those two players. And wow. So we've just had 6 rounds in a row from Alexia, and then Yorkshire Gang just took 3 rounds back via Needs More Coffee. Now, it's not going to be easy because we've got 2 really strong players sitting down. Oh, and we've just seen who's sitting down. Shadow Force is down, guys. So this is, I would say, the UK's best league player.
Definitely, yeah.
Unless I'm forgetting someone. This is going to be really interesting.
I've seen a lot of his games during Tekken World Tour last year, and just pleasure to see his wall carries, a lot of his pressure on Lee was absolutely incredible.
I played him at Fighting Fridays, and I'm a King player. It's very interesting playing against him because most people who are playing as King try and sidestep or duck the throws. His throw breaking was so good, he just stood there and took it and broke every throw. Like, it was really, really hard work. You almost had to play a brawler style against him. So he's a quality player. He knows what he's doing. He's played at Evo. He's been around the block a lot, and he did well. So here we go. Kuma versus Lee. Now I think Lee's got some good tools to catch Kuma. We'll see. No walls. Very good. That probably works. Whose favour did that work in, you think?
I think it works in Neesmo Coffee's favour in here.
Yeah.
But again, it's in this format, it might not even matter.
I'm not sure. It's hard. I mean, I've seen Coffee do some ridiculous wall setups, especially with his rage drive. That's not going to be as easy for him to do now, but let's see what happens. Shadow Force versus Needs More Coffee. Coffee is on that last line. Oh, doesn't float him back up. I wonder if Kuma can do much about that.
Now let's see if Shadow Force has any burst-specific juggles. Because obviously that's the factor you have to consider as well. That's just a wake-up for.
2 very prominent players. Coffee went a bit ham at the start, and it didn't work out for him, and now he's just backing up a little bit and playing a bit more sensible. Nice low.
Let's also keep in mind, he's getting more confident as he goes now. Now he's had a little bit of time to warm up. He's in a better position.
Oh,
nice.
That was so close to him.
And gets it
got
again.
It again. 4 rounds in a row for Needs More Coffee. Jacket is waving over at his opponents. I like Jacket. He seems like a guy who likes to get involved in the banter even while he's playing. Oh, very nice.
Gets the launch. That's a lot of damage. That's actually a lot of damage.
Yeah, in the right hands, he's so dangerous. He just obviously is he is naturally a low tier character. It's rare that a bear will ever be high tier in any Tekken.
Yeah, agreed. But at the same time, there's still a lot of tools that aren't unfamiliar to players. Nice, goes for power crash.
Catch. 5 rounds in a row replied by Yorkshire Gang.
Oh, that's a regular grab. I guess the follow-up. Nice, good Oki. That's a lot of damage coming through. And 7 golden letters coming out.
That's the first round they've got in a while. And I don't know if you can hear at home, guys, but there's so much shouting going on by both teams. Both the supporting players in each team are shouting at each other.
And this is the first match. The hype is already here.
It's huge. This is a believable final of a tournament, by the way.
Nice.
These 2 teams.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Good patience. Nice, that's the high.
With the trap.
We're both in range. What's going to happen? Nice, gets the follow-up.
Deciding round. Wow. Can Coffee keep alive? Both players backing off. Understandable.
Doesn't break it. There's the call.
Oh,
Nice.
there we go with the Oki
Good
again.
wake-up option.
No, you don't.
Oh, the slide.
Oh, baited the low again.
We're in dangerous levels here. He shouldn't be able to kill.
Coffee is on the ropes. Oh, and he's caught him. That will be it.
That was
Well
very
played.
good.
Well played to Shadow Force. He was getting absolutely bodied by Coffee. Then something just changed. Very, very good.
So he did very well to hold on.
Yeah, it was a heroic
Blue
performance
Majesty's
of Coffee.
performance. And then, I mean, the hype of just the position switch juggles is just absolutely insane.
Now, it's interesting actually. The Alexia as a team, they were late joiners, so they weren't seeded. They're a team that probably would have been seeded if they came in, but they ended up getting stuck in this group, which is a really, really tough group. If everyone wants to see at home how the groups look, you can of course have a look at the Smash GG site. That was interesting. There was a stage about four rounds in, I looked over at Shadow Force, both sets of players are sitting directly opposite the commentary booth, where I just thought Coffee was going to wipe out 9 rounds in a row. I just thought he was going to go right through them. For those of you at home who wanted to know who the third player was on the Alexia team, it was Avantasia, who's a Nina player, very, very strong Nina player, plays a lot with Shadow Force, old school player, so that team is going to be one to watch.
For sure, for sure. I mean, there's so many exciting matchups ahead of us still, and then obviously when we get to top 8, there are so many strong teams here. I mean, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to watch.
Yeah, it will be, and I know you're playing, so do you want to talk to me about what your team is?
Boy.
What they're called?
Right, so I'm representing Batman and Robin, a full elf team. Gotta represent. So it's comprised of myself, Alan, known as Vindaloo, and then Robin.
Robin.
Robin,
The
yes.
Robin, the Leo player.
Yes.
Awesome.
Indeed.
Batman and Robin. I like it. Very good. And
We
you've
got
actually
the masks and everything,
You bought Batman masks.
Yep, and we got a Robin mask for Robin.
You've got a Robin mask for Robin. Is she going to wear it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Has she actually accepted wearing it?
I think she actually loved the idea of it.
Wow, this is good. This is good. This is the great thing about today, everyone. It's like a party format. Like obviously, there's a touch of esports. We've got commentary booth. We've got some of the best players in the UK and some of them from Europe here. But also, it is a celebration of Tekken. Everyone's having a laugh. There's a bar. Everyone's getting lunch and dinner, I'm sure, later. It's a great scenario. And I'm happy to say EXP Leisure is nice and toasty warm today, because it has been quite cold before.
For sure. I mean, it's lovely to see the sun.
Yeah.
The sun smiles on us Tekken players today.
It is absolutely flooding in. It's telling us we should all be outside, but that's not what Tekken players do.
I mean, outside graphics are overrated anyway. Let's just stay inside and play Tekken.
Okay, cool. So we will be organising the next team, setting down very, very shortly. I'm in the same group as you, by the way, Pun Life.
Yes.
So my team is called Grapple Pie, and we've got JCHD, not to be confused with the other acronym from Korea, who's a gym player, and I've got Mr. T, or General J, in my team. He's an Nina player, so I'm looking forward to that match.
It'll be interesting, especially since, I mean, me and you, we've been practicing together for about 2 months now. So, I mean, you know all my ins and outs. I know a lot of your stuff, so it's going to be an interesting match.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was my 4-year-old daughter. She was actually playing you. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. Tough games, though.
I might be in trouble now.
No, you're right. We have been playing a lot. I think as a King player, sometimes it's a bit frustrating if you play someone who plays you a lot, because King's all about setups, using your plus frames to your advantage. Someone knows just the way you play, it can be quite difficult, but we'll have to see. It's going to be a good game. First to one, anything can happen. You never know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if you start counting my back 4-2s again, I'm going to be very cross.
Yeah, well, that's quite useful actually. You can reverse back 4-2 if only there's a delay though. So if you don't delay it, I can't reverse it. Give it a go.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll have to see if I'm telling the truth.
No mix-up incoming.
Okay, they're just the team's just sitting down. We're just making sure they're all in the right order. Okay. Wow, there's so many players here. Every direction I look, there's a bunch of legends.
For sure, and we even have some players visiting. I mean, I see Spaghetti Rip and Bubsy in the distance.
Oh yeah. Spaghetti Rip and Bubsy over there. I don't think they're playing today, are they?
I don't think they are. I think they came to visit and hopefully give the blessing for our commentary.
Rookang, Haroun. Yeah, that's there's just so many players everywhere I look. MTS Demon, Dinosaur, Gilgamesh, Phantom, Avantasia, Intikuma. Wow, there's just so many players. So both teams are just sitting down. I mean, as we get going, guys, we will have I'm sure we'll transition between the games a lot quicker than we are. It's just such a busy area, as you can imagine. 25 teams. No, 26 teams now.
26 now.
26 teams, yeah.
It's a lot of people.
26 teams.
But at the same time, that gives a nice sort of level of skill, because there are players that it's their first tournament. We have a team from Queen Mary University that I think this is their first proper tournament. They played a sort of university-based tournament about 2 weeks ago, and then they came here to visit us and play. So it's interesting to see the sort of level of skill from sort of really high-end players like KaneAndTrench, King Jae, the Phantom, etc., etc. And then a lot of sort of new players that are just starting to enjoy the game at a competitive level.
Yeah. So first up we've got MTS Demon, who's playing against Gilgamesh. Now, MTS Demon, otherwise known as Luke, I know him to be a Josie player. And he's really strong. And he's also in the same team as Mario and Haroun, or Rookang and Haroun, I should say.
It's a very, very strong team indeed.
So Haroun, this is a problem when you've got a player whose handle is actually their real name. You end up calling the rest of the team by their real name as well, because you don't switch to handle mode.
Definitely. Yeah.
Damn you, Haroun, you lovable bear. Okay, so unless we get a surprise, we will see Josie today.
Is that a Claudio Havre? See? I'm getting excited already. Will we see a Claudio? Oh, damn. My hopes just died. But we are going to see a Josie, and I think Blackbeard will be judging from the chat.
Gilgamesh is well known for being a Machina player. I played him right at the start of the Tekken UK qualifiers. I think he was a little bit rusty. I'm sure he's had a lot of time to play. MTS Demon, Josie player. From the same area as Haroun and Rookang, plays a lot with them in casuals, getting better all the time as a result. And, you know, just Josie is nasty. She's a nasty character.
Horrible character.
She may look all nice and cuddly, but she's not. So here we go. Watch your shins.
Oh, down back two coming out. Oh, nice sidestep.
Great sidestep, and already getting a cheer from his team.
That's a nice trade. Spacing out a moment. Nice. Pressure coming out, taken very close to the wall.
All that pressure.
Nice crush.
That is one way to handle Josie. Just attack yourself.
I mean, if anyone can put up... Oh, nice butterfly edge coming out.
Great
Should be able to take him to the wall.
Mario clapped that.
Gets the full ender. Nice, then a counter hit.
What a way to respond.
But now Hiachi's coming out of his own pressure. Ooh,
very nice catch. People should know about that. Rookang is saying this is the new era of Tekken. I think he's responding to accusations from Dinosaur that was online tactics doing that. But yeah, hey, this is a tournament, right? And you should be trying out anything, even if it's known. If you think that the other player might not know about it, do it. And even good players get caught by that.
For sure. I mean, now we're going to see a lot of... The interesting thing is both players are putting a lot of pressure. Nice, gets the wall spot.
What a good sidestep again, and should get
very
punished.
Good patience, 1+2 throw, not broken. Nice, takes the round.
Could have done a 1-1-2 just to make sure he got it, but that will do. Wow, and MTS Demon is up against it already. Nice 1-4. Ooh,
nice,
gets
counter
hit.
Oh, it's a lot of damage.
Oh, again, electric into another catch. He's got his back against the wall. MTS Demon needs to do something. He needs a big hit now. He needs to catch a counter.
Nice low parry, and that would be it.
That was really, really well played from Gilgamesh. There was a few things that he just did spot on. He sidestepped well. That parry at the end was good. And also, he seemed very, very aware of the situation that his opponent was in. MTS Demon pretty much needed to catch a counter hit.
For sure.
Really. A counter hit or a big launcher. So he stood up straight, he didn't hit buttons, and he just waited for his moment. That was really well played.
They both players, especially, it's quite interesting because obviously Josie can lay down a lot of pressure. He actually can lay down an absolute amazing amount of pressure.
Yeah.
But near a wall, it's a place where you don't really want to be.
Absolutely. So now we've got Rookang versus Gilgamesh. These guys, both teams in this situation, they go back a bit of a way and they all know each other. So there should be some good bants between them. And this is interesting. So there's a lot of strategy here. In the pool format, you have to lock down your team order. So you can't just flip around your team as any which way you want. The order of play is exactly going to be the same way throughout the whole pool. So then you start to ask yourself, who do I want to anchor my team? Because that guy is going to be the third player every single time in pools.
There's going to be a lot of pressure on that person.
They went with Haroun. I mean, Rookang said to me the other day that Haroun is just reaching new levels that he's never been at. He's placed enough faith in him to say that you should be the anchor of the team. Very interesting. Okay.
I think that sort of trust in Haroun's warranted. He's had amazing results in tournaments I've seen him in.
Yeah.
And he's improving all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here we go. Bob versus Hihachi. How many sweeps in a row?
Are we about to see 7 hell sweeps in a row?
Everyone at home, play sweep bingo. You can say in chat how many sweeps you think Mario will do in a row in this game or the next. Let's see who gets it right. I'll go with 3. I reckon we may see 3 sweeps in a row.
I think that's too little.
Too little?
I think we'll see 4. I think it will definitely be 4 plus sweeps.
You've just got to worry about the opponent's while standing game and how much they know you might go for it. Let's see. It's less likely when there's no walls, I'll say that.
Down by, oh, gets the electric.
Very good start by Gilgamesh. Ooh,
oh, another one.
Catch.
Punishes the grab.
Gilgamesh has improved so much. Straight away from Gilgamesh. He doesn't look phased at all.
Rookang is going to have to step it up.
Rookang now getting his own stuff in.
Nice. Oh, goes for the hell sweep.
Oh, Gilgamesh
nice. Breaks the grab.
Just felt like he was looking for something. There we go. Counter hit. This won't finish him.
Nah, it won't be enough.
Oh, again. Wow. We
Nice
could be.
sidestep.
Everyone at home, get your Kleenex out. Could be having a massive upset.
Oh. It's anybody's game still.
Mario, you know he's got it in him to actually do the comeback.
Oh.
Ooh. Are we going to see a surprise? Oh, it looks like maybe.
Oh, nice low parry.
Oh, no punish again. He hasn't been punishing those.
Where's the hell sweep? Oh, we get the lower anyway.
Gilgamesh looks annoyed with himself. Let's see if it actually starts to work against him or if he gets his head straight again and goes back in and plays the way he was before.
There's a lot of damage coming up for Rookang.
Gilgamesh looking a little bit more unsure of himself. Went for an electric, didn't get it. Didn't break that normal throw. That was a 1 or a 2 break. You can see him backing off more now. That isn't what got into the party.
Gets a spin kick. Oh, nice.
Okay, 2 rounds all.
Where is the hell sweep?
2 sweeps.
And another one!
Oh, damn it. I thought I'd won that.
Nice,
okay.
nice whip punish. And another hell sweep, that's 3! 4! Yes!
See, Rookang's just cashing in on all of that conditioning now.
Please leave it for so
That's
win.
the way he finishes the round.
Nice!
He finishes the round like that all the time. Rookang, right, so Rookang was, prior to this match, Rookang looked very relaxed, very happy, very chilled. And now he looks like the whole world is on his shoulders and he actually looks so G'd up. It's unbelievable.
He's in the zone. And I think I won that guess.
Yeah.
4 hell sweeps.
Hey, hang on, no. He did moves in between the hell sweeps, so it doesn't count.
I mean, I thought we were counting how many hell sweeps going to get in a round.
I don't think anyone at home had 2. If you had 2, you would have been the winner. I thought it would be 3. He wanted to do 3, but he didn't get her. He had it in his mind. Okay, so good, we're sport for choice now. Okay, we're saying Blackbeard won. I'm not going to argue with you, Blackbeard. Maybe I missed it. Well done. So, okay. We've got Dinosaur versus Rookang.
I mean, this is the second game on stream and a game of this magnitude.
This is sexy Tekken. This is what it is. This is amazing. So we've got a guy who was the past kind of champion of the UK scene versus a current and still an old school champion of the UK scene. Both of them big players.
And Rookang just bowing to Dinosaur as well.
Right. So Rookang is acknowledging Dinosaur as their big. Now, we do have walls. This could be juicy for both players here. Dragon's Nest is very nice and tight. Ooh, went for a big read straight away. Ooh.
Nice, gets the charge.
Yeah, you get caught pressing buttons. That was interesting. He had a lot of time to not do anything.
There's one. Takes him to the wall.
This is the
and
problem.
We're
just going to focus on how many times
and
he sleeps too. Ooh.
Nice.
He just delayed that and caught him.
Very good patience. Oh, just dashes in his face.
Ooh,
nice
the throw. Very nice hit confirm.
That's one.
Another sweep. Now Dino doesn't. I don't think Dino does duck a hell of a lot really.
Nice, gets the power crush.
Nice catch. Dashes up, gets an O. Situation is now reset.
Oh, I guess that's kind of it.
He goes for that quite a lot.
That
he will
might
go
be
to the ball. Yeah. Mix up.
Oh, goes for a taunt. Oh, very nice sidestep. Oh, very good read on the hell sweep.
That was a big read, you know. If he got that wrong, he was dead.
For sure, that was massive.
Very nice punish. Ooh, you don't see that often.
There is one. And goes for another one, gets punished.
Ooh, fisherman suplex. Get the wall with his back into it though.
So a lot of damage coming out.
It annoys me when people hit the wall that way because you think you can get loads of damage, but you can't.
And there's another hell sweep.
2 rounds to 1.
Hell sweep doing work as always.
Putting a shift in on a Saturday. Hope he's getting double time. All right. Down forward 1, finishes it off.
Nice counter hit. Oh, but doesn't get the conversion.
He's been getting away with that, you know, with those get-ups.
He has lead. Nice, confirms the machine gun punch. And another counter hit. Going to final round.
Exactly. It's battle of the old versus the new, or old versus the current. Ooh, nearly.
A lot of low pokes coming down.
You see that Dino just holding him out at range, just throwing out those jabs, trying to catch him coming in.
Just giving himself an advantage later into the round.
Went to do it again, got caught.
Oh, nice, breaks the throw. There's one hell sweep. Gets another low. Oh, nice break. But the position switch is definitely unfavorable for him right there.
Oh my god! It was going to
kill!
Oh my god!
Is it going to kill?
Rookang just jumped into the air. Oh my god.
And it kills.
Wow.
Oh
Someone opened a window. It's getting hot in here, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. That was huge. Unlucky Dinosaur. That was so close.
That looked so bad for Rookang. And he just brought it back with that clutch rage art.
Rookang did not know whether that was going to kill him or not. I'm pretty sure. Because the way he stood up when he hit the rage art through that, he wanted to shake the hand, but he couldn't tell whether he was going to smile or look annoyed with himself. So when it went through, he jumped out of his seat and jumped up and down. Wow. So unlucky Dinosaur. That was good. I mean, Dinosaur is one of those players, he just plays so patient. There's never a moment that he looks like he's panicking or he's in trouble. Right, so is Rookang going to take this whole team down? Now, Rookang wasn't especially happy that this team got added to his group. This was another late addition to his group, to the group.
Yeah,
and he was whining at the tournament organizer, saying, "Oh, why was that decision made?" But you know, they're not seeded. If you join late, you're not seeded. He's getting through them now.
Now we're going to see Lazy Wolf on Master Raven. Could be interesting because Master Raven's got a lot of high risk, high reward moves. Obviously, in this sort of format, it'll be quite interesting to see.
Nice catch.
How good we are. He's on rage, so that's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, gets a spring kick.
So Lazy Wolf versus Rookang. I've seen this guy play before. I'm sure he used to play Jack. Nice catch. Here we go.
Oh, nice. Last low crush. Gets the wall under. Where's the hell sweep?
So, yeah, Rookang is just building information there as to what the other guy's doing when he jabs. He'll use that later. He's very, very strong at doing that. He does throw jabs to test what the other guy does. Now, this is familiar. He's throwing moves at range, kind of phantom style. Oh, catching the low. Should have converted.
Oh, no. Nice patience.
Oh, no. 2 rounds down now.
Those lows are very high risk.
Rookang now has the opportunity to wipe out the other team. That's a hell of a scalp to take.
Should be able to take him to the wall. Nice, does get the wall under.
Yeah, low
nice,
profiles on the wall. Now he's really got him on the ropes. Rookang's worked himself into the wall.
Oh, doesn't actually get a wall under from him. Neutral jumping coming out as well.
1+2.
It's not going to be the end.
He's going to come in for a mix-up. Here we go. Oh, very nice. Well played for Rookang. Just closed out. OCV, one whole team, and you could see there were players looking around like this guy just made a statement. King Jae's looking at him. King Jae's just shaking his head. There's quite a few players around who are just now saying, oh, that's a bit of a statement from him. Haroun shaking everyone's hand. Good work, Haroun. You did, mate. Haroun, what a performance. Wow, that's a tough team. And they just took out a really, really strong team with 2 people. Really good work.
Again, we haven't seen a sort of last man against last man yet.
Sport for choice, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, okay, I don't know who we're going to have next, but this place is absolutely jumping. There's people absolutely everywhere. You really can't, we're literally boxed in, you can't move. So as the pools progress, we will keep you updated on how they go. I will break out the computer and have a look, but maybe we should just talk very briefly about Laser League, who are the sponsors of this event.
Right, Laser League. So recently they released the game Laser League, a very fast-paced game focused around sort of a team esports-esque scenario where there's 4v3 or it's 4v3, 3v3 or 2v2, where players try to effectively annihilate the enemy team. But the only option they have is to use lasers that are deployed around the map. So a player captures a laser and then is able to take out an opponent. And then the added layer of complexity is that every player can play a different class of a character. So you have sort of roles that are more offensive, you have roles that are more defensive, sort of almost support roles.
So this is the game, I've seen the videos of it. It looks a lot like Tron.
Yes.
It's got guys in a neon setting, very futuristic. It looks like a great game, and it's really rocketed up the Steam sales rankings. So really we are sponsored by Laser League, and we are going to do something special. So for those of you players who are interested in knowing more about Laser League and actually playing the game, we're going to be offering codes for the game. All you need to do at home is follow East London Fighters. If you're already following us, fantastic. And then message us with who you think is going to win the team tournament. We will then take all those players, or all those people that were correct, put you into a hat and pull out a couple of names, and we will be giving you codes for Laser League. So if you follow East London Fighters, if you do already, great. Tweet us, tell us who you think is going to win the event. You probably already do have an opinion, so it's no real effort. And we will enter you into the draw. So good luck, everyone at home. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get it either way. It looks like a good esports event. I can imagine that EXP Leisure actually having tournaments for it.
For sure. I mean, I've played a little bit in the beta and I had a lot of fun. Especially, it's really cool if you're playing with people that you haven't voice chat, so you can communicate and it just makes the game so much more complex.
Basically, just shout at each other.
Yeah, effectively. But at the same time, you can sort of pretend that you know what you're doing strategically. But it's a very interesting game. It's a very interesting concept.
Cool. So you will hear us talk about Laser League more. They are one of our great sponsors. In the meantime, players are just sitting down to play each other. We've had 2 rounds go so far. It's just been absolutely full of action. Again, as we progress, we will start to move quicker through the matches. People are just finishing up the matches right now. Yeah, so what's the team tactics? Do you know what order your team will be in?
Oh, yes, for sure. I mean, we have... I don't know if I should be giving... I mean, everyone's locked in anyway, so
we're
they can't
locked
really
in.
change
You can tell me what your strategy is.
So we have Robin as the cannonball. To go in, do as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
We were going to place Alan as the anchor, but then we
this
thought...
has been Dalu, the Nina player.
Yes.
No, Zhao Yu player. Sorry.
Yes. But we weren't fully sure who's going to be
You've got to get someone with a good right mentality in 3rd spot.
Yeah. So yeah, we decided to put in 2nd, and then hopefully my running twos will be enough to get us out of trouble as the team anchor.
You're the team anchor?
Indeed I am. I'm not sure if it's a wise choice, but it's a choice we made regardless. What about your team?
A random Claudio and anchor.
Thank you for the random Claudio.
Our team order, so JCHD is a Jin player. He's going at 1st. I will go 2nd. And General J, our Nina player, will go in 3rd. The thinking was that not people, because there's so many UK Kings, a lot of people do know how to play against him, even if he's still really strong. But not a lot of people know how to play against Nina. And when you've got under a lot of pressure, it makes it even more hard.
Yeah.
And General J or Mr. T, very cool head. So it should be fun. Let's have a look at the stream chat. So yeah, we've got lots of big boys in the stream chat. Armage King, I thought you were supposed to be working. Blackbeard, hey dude. Trollomitsu, hello. Nemo, and we've got Fergus as well. Hope you're enjoying it at home. We are waiting ourselves just to make sure the right teams sit down. Ooh, Alexia are being called to sit down. Nice. So Alexia is being called to sit down. So this is the Shadow Force, Avantasia, Blue Majesty team. This is going to be interesting. Oh,
District
they
G
are
Alpha.
playing District G Alpha with their t-shirts. They've always got the threads, haven't they? There's always they've always got the threads on.
But will it be enough? Will they be able to adapt?
And there's a handshake. Come on, boys. Let's just see you go at it. Fight, that is.
I mean, we'll see what will happen. I mean, King Jae's had a lot of practice recently with international level play.
Yeah.
Evo Japan, he did really, really well. I mean, there are clips of him absolutely destroying Rip on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then his game against Dottering as well. That was really, really impressive play.
So look at this at home. Look at this home. You've got District G. This looks like a Mount Rushmore of South London Tekken. Look at that. So we've got King Jae, C-Crizzle, and KaneAndTrench. KaneAndTrench looks like it's going to be the anchor of the team.
But yeah, it's nice to see District G come down to 12. I mean, after how many members we sent to District G War 2 last time.
Yeah, and we've got District G War 3 next week, of course.
Yeah,
you going down for that?
Of course. No, I'm going down to invade and hopefully not going 0-2 this time.
Wow, a lot of devices connected. You went 0-2 last time. I went to District G War 1. I can't remember. I think I was like 3-2, something like that.
In my defense, that was my first tournament.
Yeah?
And I've always only played Claudio for 2 weeks at that point.
It was a very, very long time ago, was it?
I mean, it was 3 months, wasn't it?
Okay, all right.
3 months is long enough.
No, I'm being harsh. So they're just disconnecting all the pads.
Well, we will be here for a while. But I mean, it's very wise of them. We don't want random button presses.
Yeah, so
as Strike, you will well know.
It will be a lot quicker after this one, obviously. We won't have all those pads added. Again, if you are at home and you're watching and you've got an idea who you think is going to win, do tweet it at East London Fighters. We will throw you into the draw. If you're correct about the lineup of the winning team, then
get some free codes.
Yeah. So the top 2 teams of each round robin will go into a double elimination format. All teams will go into winners. So it'll be really interesting. So you don't automatically get put into losers if you come second in your group. They'll obviously all play out. And the interesting difference about the second stage is that you can change your team order. So tactics do come more into play.
And I believe the round count changes as well.
It goes to 4 rounds, which is going to be pretty
going
epic.
to throw a wrench in the machine.
Yeah.
There's going to be a little more time to adapt. I mean, sweeps will still be possible. If someone's down, they'll still be able to adapt.
Sweeps will still be. They're always possible. They are always possible. District G Alpha. Wow. That's a hell of a team. And King Jae's the kind of guy who could just make a dent. He could just dent a team straight away, make a huge dent into them. And then you've got C-Crizzle, who's been in Africa for some time now. He's been out of the scene for a little while. Obviously still one of the mainstays of the District G. And then you've got KaneAndTrench, who is at university now, away from London, but still wrecking people in tournaments.
I mean, we could argue that C-Crizzle was perhaps hiding from Elf Gosane. Or perhaps hiding somewhere and training for that showdown.
Are you saying that the man left for another continent because he didn't want to play Gosane's Law? That is a stretch.
I mean, Gosane's pretty good.
Gosane's awesome. He's one of the top 2 Law players, and I don't know which one he is. Crizzle is up there as well, probably in the top 2.
I mean, for all we know, he could have been training this whole time, preparing for that showdown.
Yeah, well, there may well be a showdown today, if not probably at District G. Ooh, and just to make things even more interesting, we've got Joe from District G just standing behind him like some Vince McMahon.
Is coaching allowed?
It's a mix between Vince McMahon and the leader of the Cobra Kai. I'm not sure which one it is.
Sweep the leg, Jay.
Sweep the leg. Go for the legs, Jay.
I mean, surely we should give that advice to Rookang.
So we've got Joe looking at his team. He's right behind him. He's pumping his fist. It's great to see Joe coming in and back in the team like this.
Offering the motivation and the support.
Okay, we're just making sure that they're all ready to go. Right, he's just sorting out his pad. Someone's asking if K-Brad is in the background. The answer to that's no. I'm trying to work out who you might have thought is K-Brad. Probably Bubzy. You may have meant Bubzy, who's the premier commentator in EU, along with Spaghetti Rip for Tekken. That's the only one I can imagine. Okay. Right, so whilst these guys are just sorting themselves out and taking more time than a commentator would like, I'm going to see what's going on in the groups myself. I know for sure that each group has about 4 teams who could feasibly get out. It's going to be really tight. I reckon it's going to come down to some last round matches as well.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the polls right now. I mean, I had noted down some favourites. I think we'll win.
Who do you think is going to win? Call it.
So if you show me the polls, just so I remember team names. Right, so pool 1.
Pool 1, FDFH, L Corp, that's the Luton team.
Before FDFH joined, I was expecting Rookang's NWO ELE team to win.
Well, that's accurate so far. They've probably got the most wins. I'll have to have a look at what's going on.
I put down Uuniverse 7, Senpai Shiki's team, as second pick.
Yeah, Senpai Shiki's team is strong. So that's ASAP Marco, just so you know, and Senpai Shiki. Yeah, that's a tough team. Here we go. And we are gonna go.
Jungle upper, so you might see some balcony carries. Oh, a little pad disconnections.
And this is the thing. I think Jae, the reason why we had a delay there is because Jae was staring at his pad like confused.
The controller might have had some issues with the battery or something.
So I'm just looking now, NWO ELE. Yeah, they've got the most wins in their group right now.
He has a customized kickers.
Down back 2. Plus frames. Ooh,
Oh,
does nothing.
doesn't do anything.
Ah, well that's because Jin's got that nasty parry.
Good point. I think Jae learned his lesson after Wii Geek, where Runner parry was unblockable. A lot of damage coming down.
I think he can duck that second hit.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, don't see that extension off then at this level.
Very good patience.
Nice. Trying to catch him at range now. King Jae's clearly trying to keep him at a certain range where Jin's 2 1s and down forward 1s are going to trouble him.
Takes him to the wall. Oh, it's a lot of damage.
Doesn't finish it, knows that he would have got ducked.
There's a counter hit. Oh, and another one.
Ooh. Ooh, could have got a 1-2 there.
Oh,
Catch him
the
with
wall.
4-4-2.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Gets the
wait,
sidewalls.
what's the combo? I don't think. Ooh. Now that's the thing about Gigas, his wall standing game isn't great. Oh, very nice. Blue Majesty chalking 1 round up.
Interesting choice. Again, not doing. Oh, nice. Gets a counter hit. But he didn't do anything after Rage Drive. I mean, it's a mix-up by not doing anything in a sense. Just trying to bait out that parry, but at the same time, it didn't come out.
With 4-4-2. And right now, Gigas is in
Nice
that
whip
zone
punish.
where it's nicer for Jin. Ooh, very good.
And gets the sidewall,
4-2-1.
finishes off. Nice, still manages to get it with the spider trade.
Goes to the
Takes him
wall.
to a wall.
Damage.
A lot of damage.
Does the overhead, doesn't do the throw.
Nice
parry.
Takes him to another wall.
Won't get the kill, but has Oki. Very, very nice.
very
2
good
rounds
punish.
all. Jay's not looking happy. Oh, down 2. No wall. Ooh,
Oh.
well played. That looked like it should have hit, but he was just off axis.
Nice.
Nice. Look at this combo.
Did a lot of damage as well.
Again, we go to the other side. 4-4-2.
Oh, gets a slide.
Oh, doesn't get the
Not
low
enough
kick.
range.
Oh, whips again. Oh, so tense. Ducks it.
Nice
and
duck.
yeah, so Jay tested. I mean, Jay wanted the damage. Went for that, and it is duckable. Interesting. Well played to Blue Majesty. He's putting in work today, isn't he?
Putting in a lot of work, doing very well.
Phantom's just rubbing his brow. This guy wears his heart on his sleeve, that's for sure. So now we've got C-Crizzle. Could be a bit of a parry fest. We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, I haven't seen him play for a while, so we'll see if he's made any adjustments or any sort of particular playstyle changes.
It was a really, Fumiken just called it as well. It's a really good game. Jay did play well. He took risks at the end, but he felt like he needed to. And that's just a decision you're going to have to make. He went through his riskiest play right at the end when he needed a chunk of health. Okay. So now C-Crizzle. Blue Majesty's feeling himself. He's smiling. Looks happy.
I mean, he's got a reason to. His performance is just absolutely amazing today.
Yeah.
I mean, it usually is anyway, but today especially.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking very strong. And I'm just actually looking at who they've got right now. So let's have a look at, I think this is pool 2. And let's have a look. So far, winning pool 2 is League of Scumbags, and they've not actually had that many reported results, but that's Pez Charlie's team. That's quite interesting. Alexia, they've got 1 win, 1 loss, I believe.
That's interesting, actually. I mean,
No, 1 win, isn't it? Because no, they won that. They won the game against Needs More Coffee's team. So they've got,
they have,
yeah.
yes.
It's always interesting when you're looking at round robin groups. You have to remember which perspective you're looking at it from. Okay.
Quite a small stage, so we should see quite a few wall carries.
We should see a lot of fists being thrown, a lot of jabs. And here we go, 4-4-2. A lot of respect between these two guys. Forward 1+2. Gonna get a nice big chunk.
Nice, gets a counter hit. It's gonna be a lot of damage with Rage.
Very close now.
Ooh, nice. Gets the command break. Command for, sorry.
You don't see that so often, and it's really good. Blue Majesty's execution with Jin is just so good. He spends so much time in the lab. He messages me now and again just saying, oh, look what I found. I'll get a message like 1 o'clock in the morning saying I've just found some new tech.
Did you see that parry?
Yeah, it's so
That's
good.
fantastic. And gets more sidewalls.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of sidewall combos recently.
Blue Majesty just needs to close out. He's going to play safe. No punish.
Very good patience there.
Ooh.
Nice. While standing 4 coming out.
2 rounds up for Blue Majesty. He's looking just as strong as he did last time. 4-2. Goes in again. This is just textbook play. He's not doing anything overly flashy, but his execution and his thought process behind what he's doing is just so good. I wonder what's going through C-Crizzle's mind then. Didn't finish off. Oh,
Nice,
catches
gets another
again
counter
with that.
Oh, doesn't get it down too though.
Ooh, doesn't punish that either. Now it's neck and neck. Oh, very nice. Fake the low on the back 2-3. Went for the mid.
Nice, goes for the sweep option. Oh, so much damage from the
Catches him
back.
in the back. Could have got more there.
Definitely could have.
This is the thing. Neither player, the guy sitting down barely has any time to get warm.
Oh, nice, low crush.
Is this going all the way? Very, very nice of Blue
Try to go for the
Majesty.
power crush.
Wow. Wow. If there's one guy you want to anchor your team who could OCV a team, it's probably KaneAndTrench. And here he is.
Here he is, but at the same time, he's not used. I don't think he's used to. I'm pretty sure he's not used to this format. Will he be able to adapt?
I think Jin versus Yoshi is probably. I mean, I'm no Yoshi expert, but I reckon it's tougher for Yoshi than it is for Jin. Be interesting to see. The thing about KaneAndTrench, though, he doesn't really play like any other Yoshis. Very, very fundamentals based and very much about just doing the right move at the right time, the right punish, and forcing whiffs as well. Should be interesting.
For sure, we'll see what sort of play style he tries. I mean, there's me hoping for a Harakiri at some point.
I don't know if we'll see it in this match. That's a big risk to take, given your team, you're the last guy in your team, and both players on your team are out.
But it's also potentially a good option.
You're talking about getting in the other guy's head, making a statement.
Yep.
That's probably going to happen today.
You can lose, but style points are forever.
Style points are forever, you're right. Don't win your tournaments all the time, though.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not winning any tournaments anytime soon.
Likewise. Here we go. So KaneAndTrench is taking his jacket off. He's ready. Blue Majesty putting in some work. And I'll tell you, I can't really fault the way the guy's played. He made a couple of minor moments where there was a whiff and he didn't get the full damage. But in terms of his approach to the game and his fundamentals, he's so strong. Really good player.
KaneAndTrench looking through different Yoshimitsu outfits. I believe Strikey prepared some at some point as well.
Did he really?
In anticipation of playing another Yoshi.
Home advantage, eh?
Yep.
Just looking at the other group now, NWELE, which is Rookang's group, is making its way through the pool very well. Looks like they may well be the team to get out. Uuniverse 7, so as we said, ASAP Marco, Senpai Shiki, and just so you know, they're looking strong as well so far. And here we go with the last game in this group game. So here we go.
Oh, nice parry.
That is a sick costume.
Nice, I think it's going to have to hit.
Blue Majesty will have researched this, for sure.
Can you really research Yoshi?
Yeah.
Is there enough time in the world to research Yoshi and all of his gimmicks?
That's true. He's a very dedicated player, Blue Majesty.
Nice.
Very nice. Goes in now.
Very good patience. Oh, goes for the grab.
Good
Helicopter
catch
stance. Let's see a nice side step to start round. Oh, gets the hell sweep. Might be able to take him to the wall. Oh, just not enough. Oh, goes for Avenger but cancels it. Okay, just take him to a wall. Is it enough? Yep, it is enough. Gets the wall in there as well. It's a lot of damage. And goes all the way around him around sprint kick. Finishes him off. That was really dominant.
Yeah, 2 rounds back for KaneAndTrench with District G Alpha. Could this go all the way?
Oh.
Ooh,
Nice
that's
parry.
it. Even when he's getting the parries, it's not enough time to get his stuff back in. And I think KaneAndTrench knows that. Now was KaneAndTrench going for some shenanigans there? Interesting, nice duck, nice while stunning too. We'll get a chunk here. Is it enough to do it? No.
Oh, so sweet. Oh,
Wow, this won't kill him.
it won't be enough.
Surely not. It's going to be close because he's very, very low health.
Oh.
Holy moly. What's he going to do? Oh, well played, KaneAndTrench. That was so close. Okay. KaneAndTrench using that last life in his team for good.
I think the prime difference between that game and the other games Blue Majesty has played is KaneAndTrench used a lot of movement to outplay Blue Majesty, bro.
Yeah. It wasn't the Blue Majesty show there at that time. Blue Majesty is kind of being at the driving in the driving seat for these previous games, but KaneAndTrench wasn't having that. He was controlling the spacing very, very well. I think that was one of the main problems that Jae actually had against Blue Majesty is Majesty really controlled his spacing. If you don't, as a Gigas player, I'm sure you don't like being right up in the other guy's grill too much because you don't have massively quick buttons other than the 1-2, which is high.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Jin's while standing game is really good. Okay, so KaneAndTrench versus Shadow Force. Every game is like a boss battle.
It is.
Here we go.
It'll be an interesting matchup. I mean, both characters. I mean, the Yoshis are fairly common around Europe, I guess. But Lee is still very, very rare. I mean, probably largely because of his high execution.
Yeah, but people say he's not that great in this Tekken. I'm not really sure. He looks pretty solid to me.
I mean, he got better recently after the last patch.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, gets it down forward 2 straight away. Takes him straight to a wall.
The wall's going to be good for both
And
these
gets
characters.
the tech.
KaneAndTrench has never stopped doing that, and everyone still gets caught by it. Even I've been caught by it. It's difficult
It's very
because
difficult.
he can hold it out there for so long, and people think they can punish it.
Takes him to the wall again. And goes for a
Goes
tag.
through it again.
Good patience.
Nice duck there. Now you can see that Shadow Force is fishing now. Just trying to get something big, doesn't get it. Very, very
Gets the counter
nice.
hit. Takes him to the wall.
Shadow Force not looking happy with himself. Is he going to go for another unblockable setup? No. Wow, look at this
It's
pressure.
a lot of pressure. Nice. Breaks the throw.
That's unlike KaneAndTrench as well. I don't see him do that kind of pressure at the wall like that. It's usually tries to bait the whiff or goes for the unblockable a lot of the time I've seen him play. Okay, down 4-2. Gets blocked. Now Shadow Force has the wall. Nice punish there. KaneAndTrench goes for a normal throw, catches him.
Takes the round.
Oh, very nice. KaneAndTrench is going to see how far he can take him. Now he's got the wall. But in Souk, just like a lot of the stages, you can have the wall, but you can lose it quite quickly.
A lot of movement going on. Both players trying to keep the other at bay. Oh, nice piece of flash.
Yeah, you could see Shadow Force trying to bait a duck there, but KaneAndTrench just wasn't having it. Oh,
Nice,
very nice
low
low parry. Now the low parry damage is scaled down, so it won't be massive, but
This
that
wall
is
carry.
correction. That was huge for a low parry. Oh, wow. Well played, KaneAndTrench. That was good from Shadow Force. Didn't quite, get warmed up, I'd say. But the damage off that low parry is insane.
Yeah,
He's done it
that
versus
wall
me.
carry itself was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Really good. Okay, so third up, this is the anchor battle that you've been waiting for. So this is Avantasia, used to be known as Zakuta, versus KaneAndTrench. KaneAndTrench looking nice and relaxed. Joe's behind him, just backing him.
Be interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd assume he's quite used to playing against Nina because of bonus gen.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how easy he is. I mean, KaneAndTrench's been putting a lot of pressure on his opponent so far. But then that's sort of Nina's whole game plan.
Yeah. You got to know about Nina. You've got to know what she can do off some of her setups, otherwise you'll get caught in a side. And I don't think Avantasia is that type of Nina player, but she will have a lot of old tech. Here we go. Oh, so okay, Izanami is also another name for Avantasia. Izanami. Okay, here we go.
Izanami, I believe, God of Death in Japan.
Is that right?
I believe so.
The caretaker of the underworld, apparently. Very good. Okay, both of them backing off massively. This stage is interesting. It's not very wide at all. You get caught moving around that way, and you're going to go through the balcony quite quickly.
For sure, and I mean, Nina's a great wall carry will definitely be useful. Oh, I guess the counter him. Should be able to get it to a wall.
Wow, that's cool.
And gets the ender. And
Very
the
nice.
Oki.
Last time when he did that, he went for the throw. Didn't do it this time.
Nice.
Now it's Izanami's turn. Going near the balcony. And now away. Oh, again, another low. KaneAndTrench not blocking that. KaneAndTrench now has rage.
Should be enough to finish.
It is enough.
Goes for a
Very
rage
nice.
art. Making a statement.
One round up to District G. So for the first time, District G now has the lead. One. You can see for a Nina player, not really hitting that many buttons. Must know that KaneAndTrench knows what to do against Nina. Maybe because Bonus Jin is their training partner.
Yeah.
Oh, gets caught. We can see the sword through the skull.
Unblockable setup.
And Izanami's got the players behind her just shouting what she needs to do. So I would say she's playing quite tentatively, really. Oh,
I mean, at this rate of this sort of skill level, you kind of have to.
yeah. Goes in for the
Goes for
rage
rage
drive.
drive.
No mixer.
Nice. Stops his rage drive.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. 2 rounds up to KaneAndTrench. Is he going to pull it off? Again, very tentative. Izanami's not pressing any buttons at all. Backing away into the wall. You don't want to be feeling like you've left stuff on the table. Oh, catches again, goes for it again. Holds it out for a long time. Nina's working away. Now she's got the low. Again, just doesn't get. I just don't feel like Izanami got started there.
Yeah,
it's tough game.
It's very difficult, especially in this format. Just sort of.
Well, you're playing someone who's also sat down for 2 games.
Yeah, exactly.
And beaten 2 players and started to get warm, and then you have to go on cold and try. That team had all the momentum, really, when you think about it.
For sure, yeah.
While they were 2-2, they had all the momentum. So I wonder who we're going to see next. I can see Eternal Dragon hovering around one of the setups. I wonder if he's going to be on stream. Okay, guys, we're going to just go to an ad break very quickly, and then we'll be back very shortly with the next game.
This is Laser League, the future of sport. Assemble your team. Combine your classes. Dominate the pitch with teamwork, skill, and strategy. Eliminate your opponents. This is Laser League, the future of sport. Assemble your team. Combine your classes. Dominate the pitch with teamwork, skill, and strategy. This is Laser League, the future of sport. Assemble your team. Combine your classes. Dominate the pitch with teamwork, skill, and strategy. Eliminate your opponents. Claim your place on the podium and in history. This is your future. This is Laser League.
Hey guys, we're just going to talk to you again about Laser League, who are our very kind sponsors of the event. So Punlife, you've had a good look at Laser League. Do you want to tell me what you think about it?
I think it's very interesting. It's got a lot of potential in terms of esports and even sort of like casual play. There's a lot of team elements in it. Obviously, when it comes to sort of synchronization between players in terms of the classes they pick and the sort of play styles they use, especially depending on the maps they're on. It's got a level of depth that's very, very interesting. Especially since quite a cool part about this is from what I've seen, all the arenas don't actually have walls. If you go into, or in the sense that if you go into a wall, it puts you out on the other side of the map.
Right, okay.
Which gives you a very interesting potential for dodging and then obviously setting up plays. It's very, very cool.
It looks so that's like a lot of the old school shooters where you go from one side to the other like that. That's very cool. So Laser League are our sponsors, and they are doing very, very, very well on Steam. And it looks like one of the next kind of big competitive games. Now, it's obviously not a fighter. I wouldn't know how you'd even classify this game. It's esports in the way that they've made the game and the style of play, but it's unlike anything I've seen before.
Yeah.
And so Laser League are our sponsors. If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning your Laser League code, all you need to do is tweet at East London Fighters and tell them who you think is going to win the whole team tournament. If you're right, you'll be in. You will get. If it's just you that's right, you will get a code. But if not, then it's a few of you. Then we're going to throw you in a hat and see what we can do. But yeah, tweet at East London Fighters, and I can see the next team just sitting down to play. And this is a team of old school legends. If it is who I think it is,
I believe so.
It looks like it could. It's the Three Storms. Okay, so they're named after the... have you ever seen a film called Big Trouble in Little China?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Right, so this is a problem when you commentate with someone who's under the age of 30. They don't know some of the best 80s movies of all time.
I mean, the problem also is, from my side, I'm commenting with someone much older than me, so I cannot make any references to any new fresh memes.
You're sitting
or
next
pop
to
culture.
an old fat dude. It makes you look good. Come on. I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. So, yeah, I actually just wanted to start talking about Big Trouble in Little China. I forgot where I was. Big Trouble in Little China is an absolutely legendary film, and this is what the Three Storms have named themselves after. There's these badass dudes who look a lot like Raiden. It's a hell of a film. Anyway, so we've got Chef's team. So this is Cobra Commander, the Chef, and I don't know the other guy. I'm sure I'll know him when I see his handle. Versus Gilgamesh's team. So this is the Dinosaur team. So we've already seen them that team already, and Dinosaur put in a hell of a shift.
Yeah.
Should be good. And Gilgamesh looked really, really strong until the wheels came off the bus.
Indeed,
Let's see how long he can keep the wheels on the bus for. He was banging out electrics of Heihachi like it was fun.
I mean, the pressure coming from his Heihachi was pretty insane as well.
Yeah, and on the Three Storms, this guy who sat down to play now, I think he's a Mishima player as well. So it should be quite interesting to see a Mishima versus Mishima matchup. And it's nice to see the Chef back again. It really is. He's like an old school legend. And Cobra Commander as well, who's been away in Denmark. Do you know? Do you want to know an interesting fact about Cobra Commander?
Don't lie to me.
He was on Denmark's Got Talent rapping.
Really?
Yeah, he's a really good rapper.
If someone can find that clip and send it to me on Twitch, if you just find twitch.tv/punlife and send that clip to me, I'll shout you out somewhere. I'll be forever new that.
It's really not that hard to find. He was on the main TV show and he did quite well.
I need to see that.
Yeah, so I mean, he's actually going to be commentating when we leave commentary to go and play in our pools.
Yes.
So
when we go to our pools, you mean when I'll be busy taking your team out?
Yeah, we'll see if that happens. I hope we play on stream. It'd be good.
It'll be pretty decent.
So yeah, Cobra Commander will be commentating later, and he was dropping bars at the Strong Style qualifiers.
Oh yes, he was.
And it was quite amusing actually. So for those of you who weren't at the Strong Style qualifiers, the EU qualifiers, Cobra Commander was there, and the way the commentary worked is all the players could hear the commentators. It was coming over the speakers. And Cobra Commander was roasting pretty much all of the players, and all of the players could hear what was being said about them at the same time. So it was quite interesting to hear. I heard when I was playing a guy who was relatively newish to Tekken, he was saying, "What manner of sorcery is this?" All kinds of 80s cartoon references.
I remember that game. I remember you smiling when the webcam was pointed at you.
Yeah. But I was getting roasted for not punishing properly, which was fair. Right, here we go. Mishima versus Mishima.
Oh, this is a good map to play this style as well.
This is King
spoilers,
Brookzy.
will it end up like story mode?
King Brookzy versus, would it be story mode? King Brookzy versus Gilgamesh. Plus frames. Gilgamesh, wow. Straight away.
Heihachi coming back from the grave, taking revenge.
We are going to see him in the next Tekken. I just don't believe he's gone.
I mean, I'm hoping for like a zombie Heihachi. Oh.
Oh, misses the extension, which would have gone into the wall. And again, now he's being hit. You could hear one of his teammates say, "Come on." Very, very nice from Brookzy. And gets caught again. Gilgamesh has those electrics on point.
Eats one in return now.
Gilgamesh doesn't have rage. Brookzy does, even though they're on similar health.
Staying patient.
There we go.
Good punish.
2 rounds to 0 for Gilgamesh. And he's starting just like he did in the last game we saw on stream.
Yeah, working his way into putting Kazuya back in the volcano.
Very nice chipping from Gilgamesh.
And takes the leg to the face.
Down forward 2.
Both players playing very patiently.
Ooh,
nice,
gets caught again.
Crush.
Gilgamesh is finding those counter hits well.
Playing a lot more patiently than he did in the earlier games. Whoa,
both catch each other.
Both in rage.
And one misses that, catches
nice
that
block
low.
on the hell sweep.
That was clutch. Needs to do it again though.
Down back 2 coming out.
Ooh, input error from Brookzy. He was going. So you know what that is, by the way. If someone on the left side jumps against a Mishima player, it's because they're telling themselves to sidestep left.
Yeah.
Or side walk left. And sometimes you see input errors like that. Okay.
Very dominant this round.
Yeah, Gilgamesh is all over him.
Nice,
Okay.
finishes it down forward 1.
Not today, son. Not today.
Heihachi taking his well-earned revenge.
King Brookzy will be back. He'll be playing furthermore in the group. And now I'm so happy to be commentating this game. I am so happy to be commentating Cobra Commander back playing Tekken again. In the UK scene, the legend, the best, back in the day, this guy was the best UK lore player around. And he was up there with Ryan Hart, with Starscream.
Yeah.
He was really, really, really strong, and I'm really interested to see who he's going to use and how he's going to play.
Sure, we'll see what happens. Also, for those of you at home that are wondering where the venue is, we're EXP Leisure in Stratford in London.
Yeah, right in the heart of Stratford. If you looked out one of our windows, you'd see the Olympic Stadium.
Indeed, you would.
Yeah, we're very close to Stratford Station. And it's a great venue. It's got a good bar, the food is awesome.
Food is absolutely amazing. Like, it's just a treat every time we come down after work just to get some Tekken games in and then enjoy some of the food and a nice
It's a really great place to visit. Here we go. 3 Storms versus some bunch of Scrabble tiles, basically. Okay, FDFH versus 3 Storms.
Perhaps if you can't understand your teammate, you won't be able to read them. Perhaps.
That's one way of looking at it. I'm looking forward to this. So we are going to get the lore. We are going to get the old lore of the UK.
Law ready for this?
Oh, you just did it. Was that video game high school?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Right,
You
good
got the
reference.
reference!
Of course I did. Right, here we go.
Stu's young at heart, that's for sure.
I am young at heart.
Oh, a lot of pressure coming out straight away from Cobra Commander.
Ooh. Interesting. Oh, down 2-3.
Not scared to do it.
Now they're shouting online tactics at him. If you do 1 down 2-3, you're online basically. Is the dinosaur's assessment of that situation. Even
But
though
is
it worked.
it wrong? Oh, nice electric. Will we be able to take him out the balcony? Not enough. Nice, gets the counter hit.
Yeah, Gilgamesh looking decent. Ooh, goes to the full extension and gets away with it. Did he know that would do that?
Got pretty decent tracking in the later hits.
Down jab into the, then gets him again, and
So much pressure at the wall.
Cobra Commander just did a gut when he caught him. So it looks like the dude hasn't lost any of his ability. It's funny because Gilgamesh never really looks that much behind, but he's 2 rounds down.
You can hear Cobra Commander's evil cackle in
Nice
his head.
sidestep. 4-4-2
very
gets
good
in.
with
This
punish.
should be the round.
Oh, doesn't finish it off. That might be dangerous.
It is. And, what's Gilgamesh doing? Hit a button, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
very good break. Class break.
very
Down
nice.
back 2, taking it.
2 rounds to 1. And if any of you heard what Cobra Commander just shouted, I apologise. It is before the watershed. Nice parry.
Gets
Nice.
a slide.
4-4-3.
Oh,
Oh,
hunting
nice.
hell coming out. Should be able to take him to the wall. Oh, just not enough.
Gilgamesh not quite finishing things.
Oh! Oh, try to
Very
go for a
nice
reverse hop
float.
kick there, I believe. Oh, this should be enough. Yep.
Very, very composed finish from Gilgamesh. 2 rounds all. Both of them just checking each other a little bit, feeling each other out. Another down jab from
Nice parry.
you see he's closing out a lot of this with a down jab or a down 4. You'd think
Oh.
that Gilgamesh just needs to
Will he carry it through?
Flush
Yes,
it.
takes him over the balcony.
not looking good for Gilgamesh.
Oh no, that should hit.
It will.
Definitely not enough to kill. Probably
That's
about
right,
30%.
Cobra Commander. We have those in this game. Takes a while to get used to. Went for the slide. Didn't get it. Doesn't matter,
Oh.
I don't think. Very, very nice. Gilgamesh is saying he parried that.
Cobra Commander popping off just slightly. But shakes his hand
Cobra
afterwards.
Commander is looking very happy. And now, this is great. This is a game that this match is a match you would see 10 years ago. Hell, maybe even 15 years ago. It's Dinosaur versus Cobra Commander. This is... Pun Knife. How lucky are you to be commentating on this? Get someone on commentary who's older than... I don't even want to know how old you are, Pun Knife. This is big. This is huge.
I mean,
this is a Trocadero game. Someone put their pound down. This is unbelievable. Dinosaur versus Cobra Commander.
a battle for the ages.
I've still got the arcade machine that they've been playing on. It's got their names on it still.
So we're going to see Brian versus Law. Everyone's character locked. So
Are we going to see old man reactions?
Old man reactions? Yeah, maybe a little bit actually. We'll see. We'll see. These dudes are two of the best UK Tekken players of all times. I think I would say Dinosaur is still up there now, or he's getting back up there. He's definitely getting back up there. Cobra Commander probably a little bit more rusty, having been out in Denmark. This is going to be great to see. Wow. This is like an old reunion. This is like Hall and Oates. This is Chaz and Dave. Look at the respect. 1-2, nice punish.
Nice low crush.
Ooh,
One grab.
wow.
Oh, very
Floats
good
in.
punish.
Look at that. Look at the damage you get off a float though. It's really not much. Ooh.
Whoa.
He's very good at doing those mix-ups between doing the sweep and the high. That's like
Nice
back in
conversion from the
Tekken
float.
4. That was a big thing.
I'm hoping to see some Tekken 4-esque juggles. I think, you know what, we should have agreed beforehand to not use any rage drives or rage arts in this. Play it like Tekken 4 or 5.
Yeah. Or maybe just actually play a game of Tekken 4 to decide who's the best.
Yeah.
I would have loved that. So these guys have gone at it for so many years now. Interesting to see who's still got it. Cobra Commander's got one round already. Cobra Commander's been in Denmark for years now. You've got to think the competition probably isn't as strong as it is over here, but he's looking all right. Oh, catches with a hop kick. Back to shenanigans.
What a crossover.
That's right, Street Fighter players. We can do it too.
I mean,
4-4-2.
Tekken's basically Street Fighter now.
Oh, catches him at the wall.
And gets the low.
Forward, 4. And if you can hear screaming, that's actually one of the players. That's Cobra Commander screaming while he's winning. 2 rounds up to Cobra Commander.
It's a new tactic to use. Distract your opponents with a scream.
Look at the pressure now from Dinosaur. Looks like he's decided he's having no more of it. Nice low parry. And I had noticed that he was using that down jab or the down 4 to catch, sort of get himself out of dodge whenever he was on negative frames. It looks like Dinosaur's seen it too.
A lot of robots coming out.
Look
Sucker
at
kick.
Dinosaur is going in harder now, isn't he?
Yep. No mercy anymore. Oh, goes for a taunt.
Yeah, he shook his head when he missed that. Very close. Oh, nice break. That was his stance grab, I think. Oh, now he's in trouble. Use the Rage Art. Oh! Wow.
Nice.
Cobra Commander.
Cobra closing it off.
Wow. It's like Han Solo coming out of Carbonite, just banging people up. I can't believe this. He's back in the scene, and he's taken 2 games versus fdfh. Great stuff from Cobra Commander.
Such an entertaining player to watch as well during the game.
Yeah.
The facial expressions, the noises.
Absolutely. He's doing half the commentary for us.
For sure.
It'd be interesting to see how animated he is when he does our games. Be interesting to see.
I'll be very fearful of retaliation for our commentary.
Okay, Dragon's Nest. Cobra Commander wiped out 2 of FDFH. Cobra Commander is the second player in his team. The Chef is the anchor. I was hoping we might see Chef versus Dinosaur, to be honest with you. I wanted Dinosaur to win just so we could see Chef versus Dinosaur. Because they're 2 Brian players.
Yeah.
Really strong. Here we go. Very nice. Normal throw.
Nice side step.
Down jab again. Down then 4. Just waiting for one of these guys to just start doing hop kicks. Very nice break.
Oh.
Wow, he just gets out of dodge. I think he was finding himself in a situation where he was eating lots of hits. Whoa, very nice. Oh, you just can't call that. It's so hard to talk about when they're both just doing such random stuff. Very nice. Raven keeping Law at range. And he responds with that. Nice catch by Raven.
Talking mid-game.
Oh, 1 round all. Nice for Swains. Oh, very nice follow-up. Went for the run-up throw. Doesn't get it. But
picks him up.
You see, he's doing those ducking shimmies. And the damage options from a while standing 2 are so huge.
Nice.
So what do you do? Do you eat all those slides? He's got him down pat. It's really impressive. Ooh. Very nice. It looks like he's just wearing him down. That's been Cobra Commander's style a lot of the time. He's not really fishing for big hits.
Oh, nice counter.
Just wearing him down. And now Law is on rage. He's going to use it.
Phantom grabbing his head.
There you go. Right. So that was another indication of the fact that Cobra Commander isn't used to rage arts, because he could have probably finished him with it there.
Probably could have. Indeed.
Well done, Cobra Commander. Just wiped out a whole team, and a very, very good team at that.
Definitely very happy with his play right there.
Yeah, played very, very well. Be interesting to see what the groups do actually look like. We must be moving towards the ends of pools 1 and 2 now. Just having a look at who's riding high. So in pool 1, NWO ELE, which is Rookang's group, are 3 games up with no losses. And the Uuniverse 7, which is Senpai Shiki's group, are actually now looking like they are 4 games up. So neither one of those teams has lost a game yet. And they will play each other. So that's going to change.
That'll be a very interesting game.
If I look how the second pool is looking, we have District G Alpha looking very, very strong. And we also have Yorkshire Gang. Again, they're playing very well right now as well. So those are the top 2 teams in the other group. And we're yet to start groups 3 and 4. We're going to start groups 3 and 4, pools 3 and 4, as these games finish up.
Yeah.
What's your assessment of the game so far?
I mean, the level of games has been incredible. I mean, just in terms of hype and the skill and everything going into it. And obviously, we have a lot of players with a lot of experience, and some players that obviously new sort of school, like Rookang, they're still displaying a lot of really, really sort of almost out of this world skill. So it's absolutely exciting to watch, and I mean, it's inspiring. Also a little threatening for when I actually go and play against them. But
I was going to say, is it inspiring enough to make you think that you've got a good chance when you play?
I mean, you know, with Claudio, I just have to hop kick. You know?
I want to back that hop kick.
You cannot hell sweep a hop kick. So
that hop kick, you can't even jab it. It's a ridiculous hop kick. It seems to go in under a jab and over a hell sweep.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of hopkicks that have the same property. It's just
Lucky
Claudio's
Chloe's
one has
is similar, isn't
the
it? But
most of it.
yeah, Lucky Chloe's one is similar, but it's a lot more unsafe, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's actually launch punishable.
Yeah.
Whereas Claudio's is only -13.
Okay, so we've got. Ooh, so we might have an East London team. It's not actually a pure East London Fighters team sitting down. Yeah, so this is going to be quite good. It's got one East London player, and it's got a guy, Luminari, who I believe works at the Fnatic bunker, or at least helps out there.
Hasn't the Fnatic bunker shut down?
It did, yeah. So I think it was a pop-up the whole time, actually.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
It lasted quite a long time, though. They were only meant to be around for a few weeks, and they ended up being there for around 12, 13 months, I believe.
Yeah, they were streaming a lot of Tekken on Facebook, I noticed.
Yeah,
and they
they
were
were.
getting some decent viewership.
I was just really upset because it was so close to my workplace, but I could never go.
Yeah, same here, same here. So let's have a look what's going on chat. So Gal Fumikin, I really wanted him here today. That guy is,
good to see him.
yeah. Fumikin, I hope you're well, dude. Having Fumikin at a tournament is just like, you know, there's going to be a meme coming off it.
Yes, indeed.
His performance against Fergus was really fun, and the look Fergus gave him was a look that only two men who know each other and play each other a bit could ever give. It was quite an amusing stare down. Now, yep, so we've got Arsene Gambenga's team. Now, Arsene Gambenga, should we talk about him very briefly?
For sure, yeah.
So what do you know about him?
Right, so he's a Miguel player.
Yeah.
He's improved substantially in the recent months. Had a bit of a hard spot recently because obviously he's had a lot of university work to deal with, so he couldn't get as much practice as he wanted to. But he's still a very strong player regardless. I mean, I've had so many games against him since I came to L the first time.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting how to see. If he adapted a little bit. He's been working on his defense a lot.
Right.
So it'll be interesting.
So he's number 2 in his team. If I take the order of the team as basically the order in which the guys sit down, it looks like Arsene Gambenga is seat number 2 on the Gambenga bus. And then I think with this guy sat down who... Wow. No, I thought we're going to have a King player. The Shaheen player, I think, is Manjiwolf.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And then
East London Gimmick.
And Luminaru, I believe, plays Claudio and King.
Does he? Oh yeah, I've seen this King.
I'm hoping for Claudio because we already have too many Kings.
Well, at least I can commentate the King game, all right.
Well, one of us will be going for that. Technically, Veron Carter.
We'll get to see, I guess. So MTS Demon, the Josie player, a very strong Josie player, is playing first with Rookang in second and Haroun in third. And I wonder if Haroun's had to play a game yet.
I don't think he has. At least not on stream, that's for sure.
Interesting Shaheen garb. Very nice backdash there. Oh, Manjiwolf hitting buttons when Josie is doing her thing. I would not advise that.
It's not great. A lot of damage coming in after that.
Very nice from Demon.
Was staying patient, but just not enough.
Nice from Manjiwolf. Pushes her away. Now you've got to think that Shaheen needs to just stay out of the very close range that Josie can be very strong in.
Yeah. I mean, both
she can do what she wants, basically. I think she's a really strong character.
She is. For sure she is. And both cards have a lot of counter hit options as well, which is interesting. I think we're both trying to avoid being counter hit by the Ever.
The only issue is, though, if you take range away from Shaheen, then he pretty much only has the slide.
For sure. And I think MTS Demon is trying to predict the slide and try to get that butterfly Pokemon. Sorry, butterfly edge.
Oh, very nice get up.
Nice.
This has just turned into an all-out brawl now.
Pretty much. No holds barreled. Nice, good counter hit.
It doesn't always need to be pretty. And here we go through the balcony.
As long as it works.
Is he going to finish it? No.
That's not enough.
Pushed him away too far.
Went for a good punish on the butterfly edge.
That's a big move to go for when you just need a tiny chunk of health like that.
Oh, will this be enough? It might be.
Probably will be.
Yeah, it's enough.
Shaheen 2 rounds to 1 up against Josie. Major will put in work. Oh, catches him. Luckily, doesn't actually give him the full crumple.
A lot of pressure coming at the wall.
Yeah,
This
so I
is a
think
good spot to be in.
Demon's testing how much he knows the strings, I think, which is the right way to play. Put it 2 rounds all, goes for the hop kick. Goes to the slide. Oh, could have floated it back up, sort of did.
That might cost him a lot.
Yes, that float damage isn't great. Plus frames, gets the mid. Now he goes for it again. I wonder whether Demon is making the right choices there, going for those butterfly edges when he only needs to take a bit of health. Oh wow.
Good finish.
Shaheen takes it. Well done, Major Wolf. Well played. I'm surprised about that. I think sometimes closing out rounds becomes an issue. That happens with all of us.
Yeah, it's very difficult sometimes.
And I think MTS Demon is a very, very talented player. Probably could look back and question what his decision making over what buttons to hit to close out the round.
Yeah, it's difficult considering like, the rage mechanic, obviously the rage drives and the rage drives as well. One little whiff, or even if it's not a whiff, you're just trying to throw a jab.
You've got to at
be
least
as safe as
connect it
possible.
though. You've got to, even with those big moves, you've got to at least get the block, so it's not a full whiff. And that came out to haunt him, but in 2 rounds in a row.
But even at that point, you're throwing out a jab. Someone's quick enough, presses rage art.
Yeah, I mean you've got to be unlucky if you just throw out a single jab and their rage art that does you over. You're right though, it is
It's possible.
It's dangerous.
It's difficult to do, but there are people out there with those sort of reactions.
Yeah.
A lot of new, fresh players with reactions that a lot of older players cannot just simply have anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll have the second person in, a familiar face, someone that we've seen throughout the Tekken World Tour and also in the London scene. It's Rookang.
The US, get your hell sweep counter out.
Now I don't reckon he'll go for that many hell sweeps. I think it depends what his opinion of his opponent is, whether he ducks a lot. Now I think I saw Major Wolf duck a fair bit, so it depends whether he thinks that he's going to get away with that sort of stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I think Shaheen's got decent enough while standing game as well. This is the thing now, whenever he plays a game, we're always just asking ourselves how much he's going to do the sweep.
It's the Rookang legacy.
Rookang was just claiming that he could, he had the reactions to use the random auto-select to his advantage and choose the stage he wanted, which was possible in one of the older Tekkens, I believe.
Yeah.
So not quite, my friend. You're not having us on with that
I think
one.
in this one there is a weight added to each stage, so or at least would seem with the amount of times we get stages like Jungle Outpost, but no King Jae.
Yeah. Another interesting costume. Oh, he's going in. Ooh,
nice.
catches him. Major Wolf's looking good.
But we've seen this before. Rookang, I believe last time, lost
Catches
2
him
rounds
again.
and came back.
Now, is this Shaheen knowledge? Is this just... Here we go.
There's one. Backing off. Nice.
You've got to be so
This
careful
should
doing
be enough.
that.
Yeah,
Now,
that's enough
Rookang
for sure.
baits for that.
Cannot underestimate him.
He will bait for that. He's pressing buttons on get up. He's got his fingers over the buttons and he will just slam them the moment he sees you go for it. Something to learn from. Taking him to the wall. Doesn't get the
Quite
splat.
enough. Oh, but gets a 2-1. Oh, tries to parry. Gets another hop kick.
Very, very nice. Didn't let that affect him then. 1 round all.
Nice whip punish. Oh, nice awareness. We're reading the hell sweep.
And again, that's what I was talking about. If his while standing game is decent. Oh, could have floated him. Didn't. Very, very even between these two. 1 round all, and look how evenly matched the health is. Oh,
Nice flow.
he went for the chunk again. Now it's Rookang's prerogative, and yet he gets the down one. It's 2 rounds to 1 to
Kind of
Rookang.
bowling himself through Shaheen there.
thing about Rookang is he does know how to win. Even when he looks like he's got his back against the wall, he does pull out the win. Very nice. Down jab. Is he going to do it again? He does.
Stealing, turn
And
back,
then
but now gets hop kicked for his
That was
trouble.
interesting. Why did he do it 3 times in a row?
The no mix-up, mix-up.
The benefit, it's literally like you get
Oh,
a tiny amount
what
of
a
damage.
whiff.
Yeah, well, he deserves it. That's an interesting decision. Interesting decision.
this goes to juggle. And
Very well
just
played
comes
from
back.
Rookang.
Straight to 7 golden letters with punishing, with punish right at the end.
Quality. Quality again. He knows how to win. I really want to ask him what he was doing that down jab repeatedly after that. He had a theory that he was trying to play out.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that uncommon a strategy.
3 times in a row, and if you get the down jab, you get what? What's the damage? 10 damage. But if you get
But at the
crushed
same
with a
time-
hop kick, you lose about 70.
That's true, but at the same time, you also take the opponent. I think down jabs are uniquely infuriating against people.
Yeah.
Because you literally go into the return and take away. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the strategy, but at the same time, it's incredibly risky, and then obviously the payoff, like you said, is not always worth it.
Absolutely. Someone said look sweaty, and you are not wrong, my friend. It is very, very hot here, and that's because the turnout is absolutely unbelievable. It's the largest turnout we've ever had for an East London Fighters event by far, by a long way. We've had more players sign up for the tournament than ever.
Yep.
By far, by a long way. So yeah, it's a great day, and it's just a lovely warm day outside in London anyway.
But yeah, we're going to see Elf, Arsen, and Gabenga on Miguel. Is this the first Miguel of the day?
Yeah. We haven't said down back 1 today, so
Oh, yes.
so probably is the
Infamous
first
down
Miguel.
back 1.
Well, Arsene Gabenga is the king of down back 1. Let's see how many times he pulls it out. Arsene Gabenga never looks phased.
He looks ready,
Looks chilled.
composed.
Is there a pulse? Check the man for a pulse. Okay, here we go. Now, I think Arsene Gabenga likes this stage. I think he chooses it a lot when he gets to choose.
Oh, nice side step. Oh,
Nice.
very good punish.
Spikes him down. Catches him
Gets
again.
him again. Goes to the wall. Oh, doesn't get the ender.
The wall is not always your friend. Trying to close it out.
Rookang taking. Oh, nice. Nice power crash take around. And Arsene Gabenga uses that power crash quite a lot, especially from times I've played against him. It's a good option to close the game. And there's down back 1.
Down back 1. Well done, you got in first. Bellies.
Oh, there's
sweep,
one hell
to
sweep.
see.
Oh,
Ooh.
very good awareness.
Very nice.
Oh, but doesn't get the finisher.
convert it fully. Very patient from Arsene
Oh,
Gabenga.
should be able
What's
to
he
block
done?
that. Very nice.
Very nice. 2 rounds up. Arsene Gabenga. If he does this, I am doing the Gabenga bus song. if he takes
Benga.
down,
Oh, very good whip punish
Rookang,
from
I'm
Rookang.
doing
bro.
it.
Takes him to a wall. Oh, gets the counter hit.
Gabenga's playing so patiently.
Nice. Catches it. Oh, hop kick from the shot. This shouldn't be enough to kill.
Just
Just
not
enough?
quite.
Oh,
Oh,
goes for a
nice.
mid.
2 rounds to 1. Rookang's trying to put it back. Look at the respect being paid here between both players.
Nice
Catches him
counter
with the
hit.
counter hit.
Beautiful.
He could get him towards the wall here. He
not?
does.
Gets the
Goes low.
stomp.
And,
Oh,
great
nice
throw
break.
break. What a clutch
Goes
break.
for it again.
And he gets
Should
it
be
again.
enough. Oh! Come on. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, he's
so
just on a
tense.
sliver.
Nice, it should be Marshall. Yes, and he gets it!
He gets him! Unbelievable!
Boy taking it.
Kabenga! Unbelievable! And I promised you I'd do it. Kabenga beat Rookang. Who could believe it? Come on, Pun Life.
I'm speechless.
Life,
I'm
come on,
so
dude.
happy for him.
Am I embarrassing you?
Fantastic.
A little bit. Look, just a little. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Absolutely
Arsene
fantastic
Kabenga.
performance.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
If I play Tekken as well as I sing, I've got the whole tournament down. I've got it. I've won.
If I play Tekken as well as this thing, I would be even worse.
Guys at home, as we mentioned earlier, if you think you know who's going to win the tournament, tweet it at East London Fighters. You could win yourself your own copy of Laser League.
For sure, go for it. I mean, you might get lucky with a prediction, although it's going to be very difficult to predict in this sort of stacked tournament.
And if you want to be the only person to have that team selected, like, you want to be that one person, you could select your team.
Yeah.
So if you want to tweet Pun Life's team, Bad Men and Robin, you're probably going to be the only person who said that team.
Ow.
Just an idea.
Ow.
Just an idea.
Oh, that hurts. But yeah, what matters now is we're finally going to see Haroun play.
It's not only the sun pouring in on all the players, it's the sick burns I'm doing on you. Yeah?
Stu, please, I have a family, please.
Sweaty. That man has children. Okay. So, Arsene Kabenga versus the anchor of his team, Haroun.
Can Kabenga do it again?
Why not? Why not? If you take down Rookang, you can beat anyone.
It's a bold claim. Huh? I think Haroun's going to be quite difficult to beat, though. There'll be just as I said that, there'll be a lot of pressure coming out. The Hwarang is very difficult to play against.
Very patient play from Haroun. Good catch.
Doesn't break the grab.
That is
Gets
a
the
command throw.
forward free.
Kabenga does.
Oh,
I was going to
gets the
say he
back
was
free.
patient. That was impatient there.
We'll take him to the wall.
And
There'll be a lot of damage.
Oh
disgusting.
my God. Get me a sick bucket. Jesus.
But won't be a perfect. Where's the down back one? Oh, that's punishable. Nice. Gets just get a low jab in. Oh, nice duck.
Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, interesting choice.
European reset there. Okay, down 4 from Haroun. Okay, Haroun's 2 rounds up. Whiffs on the stomp, but doesn't matter. Goes for another command throw. I think that's
Oh,
breakable.
gets the back free straight from it. That's going to be a lot of damage again. We'll go to the wall. Oh, disgusting amount of damage. Oh, gets the command throw.
And there we go.
Finishes it off.
1+2 break to close it out. Well done, Haroun. Well done, Arsene Kabenga. Oh, holy moly. I forgot that's not the whole team.
Ah.
I thought that was the whole team.
Where's Luminaru?
Luminaru, is that how you say it? Luminaru?
No clue.
Like Louis Theroux, but just
Yeah, that
like
was
you've got a
my
cold.
guess in it, yeah.
Luminaru. Okay. Interesting.
Now, what are we going to see? Are we going to see a Claudio? Or are we going to see a King?
Well, whichever character it's going to be, he'll be locked down for that character for the whole tournament.
I mean, I'm secretly hoping for a Claudio. So I can steal tech. Although, I mean, Claudio tech is... there isn't much of it to steal, to be fair. There's what, like 5 moves you can use. That's about it.
We'll see, we'll see.
And I see he's gone for the Chris G style there with 2 pairs of headphones.
2 pairs of headphones, Chris G style.
I very much approve.
Shout outs to Chris G, a regular watcher of the stream. So have you played Luminaru?
I haven't. I've talked to him on Facebook once. That's about it.
Okay, well, that's a start. Nice guy.
It seemed like it. We're both Claudio main, so we're both terrible people.
Well, Haroun is a lovely guy, but he plays like he hates you, and he plays like a despicable human being that can carry you all the way to the wall and do a massive chunk of damage.
See Claudio.
So he is a nightmare opponent.
Yes.
And
he knows the good stuff.
Hell of a guy to anchor a team.
Nice. All right, so we are on Infinite Azure, then Haroun won't be able to get that sick wall damage. So there's that. So we'll see how he adapts to that.
Yeah. We'll probably see a lot more backlash, I'd imagine, and a lot more Spartan kick. Okay, and as you say, Claudio.
You can hop kick the Spartan kick.
You can.
If you're quick enough, yeah.
Well, okay,
it's difficult.
You can counter anything really if you're quick enough.
Oh, gets the running too.
Is that what Claudio texts about? Jeez.
Oh, that was punishable. Nice, goes for a down 2-2. Did a lot of damage.
Nice.
Oh, plus frames. Gets down back 3. Doesn't break the throw.
Command throw.
That was punishable. Oh, very bad. It's launch punishable. Nice,
Very
gets
nice.
a forward 2-2. Oh, gets the counter hit. Or picks him up for a combo. Oh, try to go for a hop kick there. Good patience. Oh, takes a 1+2 throw to the face. Plus frames. Oh, Haroun very dominant that round.
Was just every safe approach move in the book was very good. What's Luminari going to do? It's 1 round all.
Running 2, down back 3, blocked. That was launch punishable.
Running knee. Tried to bait out a duck. Didn't get
Forward
one.
3 gets it. Again, forward 3. That was launch punishable. Needs to punish that move. Nice. Gets the counter hit down back 3. It's a full combo.
It's got gunk hands.
Ooh, it's going to be a lot of damage again. Oh.
I wonder if he held forward
Goes
into
for
that when he knew it was coming out.
Ooh, hop kicks.
Oh, great decision,
rage drive.
Haroun. That was clutch.
Very, very clutch. Nice, goes for the 1+2 mix-up.
He's got the gunk hands. Goes for the low, well ducked.
Needs to be very comfortable. Oh,
Oh, hop kick punished.
oh, whip the forward 3, gets punished by back 3.
And that's one thing Haroun's known for. He does catch whiffs very, very well.
Yes, he does. Plus
Back
frames, 2 break.
Puts his tie on and then gets him with the
finishes
overhead
on with
kick.
Rising 3.
And that train keeps on rolling. And the Gimmick bus just went off the road at the end.
Sadly derailed right there.
And that is a great performance by that team, though. They all put in a bit of a shift, and they all took rounds. 2 of them took wins, and Gimmick took down Rookang.
I mean, that's impressive in itself.
That is the
Absolutely
upset
amazing.
so far of the day. That was great. And you said actually he had a lot of improvement, Gimmick,
Yeah.
and then it maybe tailed off a little bit as he went to university and he started his course back up.
Yeah,
But he looked good.
He definitely looked good.
He looked strong.
It would be difficult facing him again.
Yeah, he's representing Elf. Do you know if he's playing a District G War next week?
I believe he is.
Okay.
I hope he is. I think he said before that he's coming, but I need to double check with him.
So we do have a bracket for this event, guys. You can either asterisk bracket or go to Smash GG and just search the East London Fighters event. We have 4 pools in play. We have each pool is roughly 6 or 7 size.
Yes.
Everyone plays each other round robin in team format, and then we decide the winners via a knockout tournament. So it's a good long day of Tekken, and we are playing, and we will have a Eternal Dragon and Cobra Commander commentating our game. So I hope they don't have the pitchfork out too much to bury all the bad plays that we do. We'll see.
Bad plays? I mean, you mean hop kicking constantly is a bad play?
Hop kick.
I thought it works like a
you know
vortex. You
what?
hop kick once, it pulls them in, then you hop kick in and it actually kills them.
I've seen some top players using down jabs or the old jabs a lot today, and the hop kicks would have done it. Be interesting to see.
If in doubt, hop kick. What can I say? I think that's where Luminary struggled. He didn't hop kick enough. That's my theory.
That's your pro tip of the day.
Yep.
No, not enough hop
If you
kicks.
struggle, hop kick. Especially online.
Just in life.
If you're on 3 bars, hop kick.
Great. You should get a T-shirt. Start selling it.
If in doubt, hop kick.
If in doubt, hop kick. Yeah. Okay, so...
Fun Life merch coming soon.
Pun Life merch. So we've got a very, very, very packed house. Lots of players. Still yet to play. Strikey.
Seems we're getting more and more players, if anything.
Yes. Big crowd. Strikey, Kuzma, False Guard. We've got lots of players still yet to play. Vindaloo, Robin, Pun Life. Yeah, it's looking like a really packed house. Oh, and this is League of Scumbags. Right, brilliant. Brilliant. This is League of Scumbags versus a team, which name I don't know yet. So League of Scumbags have, I don't know one of their players, but it's got Ice Blue,
Yep.
who's one of the UK King players. Pez Charlie, another UK King player. And then this is the other guy, I believe it's called Tyrell, I don't know. Yeah, Ice Blue's a good King player. In the UK, we actually have a WhatsApp channel called the King Collective. We got Temper Ibis, King Seamus. Shout outs to King Seamus. Just had a baby, so he isn't here today. But I hope everything's well at home, my friend. Pez Charlie. We've got Gorgarath from Luton, myself, and Ice Blue. So there's lots of good UK King players, and I'm probably missing one there. Yeah, so Temper Ibis is the other guy I'm missing.
Yes.
And I'm sure we'll have lore about him later, but yeah,
yeah.
this guy is an absolute legend. He's the man who received...
Blessed by Joplix.
Yeah, Temper Ibis was a ordinary Tekken player until Joplix did a running 2 and threw a pad into his face at the Strong Style EU qualifier. And ever since then,
He's been like a changed man.
It's been like he got bit by a radioactive spider, or he fell into a pot of radioactive goo. But it wasn't. It was a pad thrown by Joplix, and now he's actually a decent player. So we'll have to see what happens. So now we have Tyrell, an Eliza player, versus Relaxed Thunder, with a Nina player up front. I think this Nina player, I don't know him that well, but I know that he beat Armwatch King at the Birmingham Tekken qualifiers in the first round.
I've definitely heard the name before, a few tournaments. But it's nice to see Eliza as well. I honestly like watching Eliza players just around tournaments and such. It's such a cool card to play.
Really?
A little 2D, but yeah, I still really enjoy it.
We've got an Eliza player in our group, sorry.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, and a really good one.
I
Blood
said
Pharaoh.
it too soon. Oh, yes. Yeah.
So Tyrell already putting in work.
A lot of work at that.
Oh, Nina player is just struggling to get in. Maybe could use that orbital hand more to go over the low projectiles. Nice duck. Doesn't do much off it though. Could have got more. Orbital hand again. And it's not a bad option to just try and strangle Eliza by getting in with your down forward 1 mix-ups.
Very good punish from that low. Oh, the damage on the edge. Oh, and the slide just misses him.
4. Good job she was wearing heels. The tip of that just got him. 1 round all.
A lot of damage from Eliza. Oh, goes for a cancel in the charge. Taken straight out of it.
Slow-mo that one. I struggled to see what happened there. A lot of Eliza players, you'll see, they'll throw the fireball across the floor, then they'll do the homing move to stop people sidestepping, and it's such a difficult thing to play against. Okay, uses a bar. Very patient play from Relaxed Thunder.
Nice.
Yeah,
Chips him below his right hand.
Relaxed Thunder was kind of getting back in there and just let it slip away.
A lot of blows coming out.
Yeah, well, if they're hitting, why not?
Oh, very good with punish. Didn't quite finish the juggle, I believe, because of the side.
Orbital hand again. He's not hitting with any of those.
Gets him again.
Commentators curse.
For a low. Well, has he got 2 bars, and
That
he lets
could be
it
it.
rip.
That could be it, and it is.
Should be enough.
Relaxed Thunder, he looked disappointed with himself. He went for the orbital hand a lot. Probably, I think that must have been his game plan before going into the game. It felt like it was something he was telling himself to do a lot. And I imagine that might work against a lot of Eliza players, but it didn't against this guy.
Yeah, it was a very shockingly good performance from Tyrell there against Relax Thunder.
Name.
Yeah, a very brave name.
I think it comes from a Tekken channel that these guys and Senpai Shiki are on. So I think Senpai sometimes considers himself in the League of Scumbags, and that was actually his handle until he joined Elf.
Oh, okay.
And Senpai Shiki's joined Elf as both a Tekken player and a Dragon Ball Fighter Z player.
Very dominant in both games.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the groups now as they're playing out. They are finalising group pools 1 and 2. District G Alpha have really done very well so far. They've got 4 wins, 0 losses. Yorkshire Gang have 3 wins, 1 loss. Alexia, 3 wins, 1 loss as well. So it looks at this point like DG Alpha will probably go out of their group, with it being a second place match-off tie between Yorkshire Gang and Alexia. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, so it turns out I was almost correct about the first pool. Because my bet was, well, before Alexia joined the group, my bet was DG Alpha and Yorkshire Gang.
DG Alpha and Yorkshire Gang?
Yeah, but that's before Alexia joined the pool, so
yeah, that was
they
tough.
did join it late.
The TO did warn everyone that if you do join the groups late, we're not going to reseed the groups. You will get put in a group, and it will become a group of death. And that was the price you pay if you're a really strong team and you join a group. Simple as that.
Speaking of group of death, now we're going to see a lot of death fists.
Really? We got Paul? I missed it.
Yep.
Paul versus Eliza. Interesting. I wonder how that works for Paul, actually. I'm trying to work out how that really plays out. Interesting. So we've got Drapes versus Tyrell. Goes straight away for those ankles, doesn't get it, whiffs the death fist.
Oh, surprisingly didn't get hit by the hop kick.
Wow, that was almost started to look like a Tekken Zaibatsu combo video from 1998. That was interesting. Goes to the back 1-2, doesn't get it.
Tries to get a parry again. Oh, gets it this time.
This is really interesting watching the Paul player. He obviously has a good idea of what he wants to do, but he's going for it before he sees what his opponent is doing first. So an example then was a throw when his opponent was lying down. Goes to the ankles again. Could have got more on that punish, didn't.
Counter hit.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nice reversal again.
And
again!
Another one.
Oh, that could have been death. She had a bar and rage and did not punish that fully, but that was interesting there. Wow. Just shows the comeback power of Paul.
Oh, nice counter hit on below. I think if Tyrell starts throwing his timing up a bit, Drake will definitely struggle with the parries.
He doesn't care that he's had that block twice already. He goes for it again, that low, that slow low. I guess he's fishing for damage now. He's way behind.
Oh, gets a low parry.
Oh, could have got more there. Didn't. Goes for that sweep of the legs again.
Try to go for that parry again. Dangerous tactic at that sort of health level.
Tyrell does look in the driving seat here, but you saw it a couple of rounds ago. Just needs to get caught with a couple of death fists and that's it. Ooh.
A little execution fall there.
Tyrell's got 2 bars of the good stuff.
Oh,
great
that
while
was
standing
a mistake.
No, it wasn't. It was a European
gets the charge to finish it off. Dunks him down. Every player is amazing. The European resets are too strong.
Yeah, it was a European reset. Okay.
Is the European way of doing this.
Okay. So I don't know who we got sat down now. It'll be interesting to see. So we could see an Eliza clean sweep. But this is the great thing. Like, it could have been nerves on stream, could have been anything. But either way, everyone is going to get to play a lot of games. And East London Fighters is all about welcoming all players of all abilities, of anyone who just likes fighting games, who wants to get involved, either come for a tea, a coffee, a beer, or whatever. It's a great place to play, and the players are brilliant. We've got fighters all the way through the spectrum.
Yeah, and the great thing about it is that no matter what level you are, there'll always be someone better than you.
So look at that. The League of Scumbags are looking confident. Nice PlayStation cap there from one of the Luton players behind. Wearing a scarf, it's absolutely sweltering, but why not? Just wear a scarf.
It's the style points. As I said, style points are forever.
Dude's got that's a dancing cyan there. Dude's wearing a scarf and headphones and the hat in an absolutely sweltering room.
It's because you're from a different generation. These days, accessories matter a lot. That's the reason. It's a different sort of culture almost.
Okay.
You got to accessorize to win.
So we've got Lily versus Eliza. Let's go. Ninja Matt versus Tyrell. Okay, so Ninja Matt doing what a lot of players do against Lily at that range, sidestepping a lot. Interesting. Ooh.
Catches him out here.
Tyrell ready for that. I've got some interesting lore about this League of Scumbags team.
Oh?
So there was discussion about
there.
myself playing with Ice Blue and Pez Charlie as being the three kings of the UK. Obviously, there could have been a bunch of other kings, but us three in the team. And I didn't. I went and played another team, and they got Tyrell in. And I noticed that Tyrell was an Eliza player. And the moment I noticed it, Tyrell went and changed his picture and smashed GG to Jack. So I think they think Tyrell is their secret weapon here. Like, you know, any of the 2D characters, they can be a secret weapon.
For sure.
Tyrell's got 2 bars. Is he going to use it or save it for the next round? Very nice. You'd think he'd use it now. Yep.
Oh.
Very nice
kick.
Tyrell. Ice Blue's in his ear as well. Ice Blue is a fantastic coach. I've said this about him before. Very knowledgeable.
Oh, jumps over him. But as someone mentioned, it's a nice story mode battle. The battle of the waifus.
Ooh, challenged it.
Matterhorn misses, but isn't punished.
What I respect about that is the stream chat asked for a Matterhorn. That's what they got.
Yes.
Put in stream chat first. East London Fighters.
Oh, nice floats him, but will he get into a wall? Oh, goes for a charge.
Unblockable. Didn't duck at the wall. Good idea. Great sidestepping. And catches with the uppercut, and that is it.
And the best waifu won.
And we will not see your king today. Not in that game, because the Eliza just took out the whole team. I didn't expect that. That was quality. Well done, Tyrell. Takes out a whole team on stream. Now, guys, remember, if you think you know who's going to win this team tournament today, do follow and tweet at East London Fighters. Tell them who you think is going to win. If you do that and you're right, you will win. Be eligible to win a copy of Laser League.
For sure. I mean, like we mentioned before, it would be very difficult to actually guess a winning team.
Yeah.
With this amount of skill in the tournament.
Well played, guys. Looks like the League of Scumbags are still sat down, but I think they're just talking about their game.
Do I see DG Alpha lining up again?
So, okay, District G Alpha are sitting down. I don't know who they're going to be playing yet.
A lot of sun now.
Yeah, we've got a lot of sun pouring in. I know it's cold outside, but when you're inside a greenhouse with about 100 young men.
Yeah, bringing the heat as well.
That sounds like that's a bit odd.
It's not the greatest scenario. Probably don't take that one out of context, please.
Not all of us are young.
Someone's going to clip that. I'm just going to be waiting for that.
Why not?
You dug yourself a whole verse to it.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
It's revenge for Dragon.
So yeah, Phantom isn't in Raven cosplay, but he is following every game, sitting around the corner, very eagerly.
Lurking, getting the tag for other players.
That's right.
Analyzing.
So it's District G. Maybe it's League of Scumbags again. It is. It's League of Scumbags again.
Well, Tyrell is nice and warmed up then.
Is Tyrell going to do 6 games in a row?
Can he do it?
Hold still, you've been bugging me all this time.
So the bracket is available on Smash GG East London Fighters. I believe if you type !bracket, you may get it as well. In any case, I can tell you right now that pools 1 and 2 are coming up to completion. In this pool with District G, they are looking like the strongest team. I think so far they've done a clean streak all the way through.
Whoever is now standing in the way of the window, thank you very much. Oh, never mind.
So King Jae's just sorting out his pad. That's why we can see King Jae's ample bosom. So he's just actually just trying to sort out exactly what's going on with his pad.
Could be a faulty wire, perhaps.
I think it's a setting. We'll see. He's just working his way through it anyway. Wow, we're still in pools 1 and 2. What a day it's been so far. Some real good hype matches. We'll have to see how the groups are all playing out. Let's give you guys an update on that now. Just refreshing the phone to tell you. Hopefully King Jae's worked his way through that now. So in Group 1, NWO, ELE and Uuniverse 7. So as I said before, Senpai Shiki's team and Haroun and Rookang's team are looking very strong. For the other group, we have District G Alpha looking incredibly strong, and Yorkshire Gang and Alexia. They look like the 2 teams who may go through. Lots of other good wins coming through from the L-Town team, the Luton team. So Luton have sent a team down. And later on, we actually have teams being sent down from the Midlands.
Oh.
So we've got a Birmingham team playing. We've obviously got Yorkshire Gang. So we've got people from all over the country, and obviously Team Italy.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Who have called themselves the Cleaners. It's better than the name they first started with, though, which
for
was
sure.
How Fun Cool. Which I originally thought might have been, like, if you said that in Italian, it was some expletive, but I couldn't work out exactly where that had come from. How Fun Cool. Hopefully I am not swearing in Italian. Who knows? Okay, so League of Scumbags look ready to play. King Jae is shaking his head at his pad. Come on, Jae, you're a media man. You know what it's like. Let's go. King Jae's looking for a wire, so we continue. The groups are all coming to a close soon. This is going to be a tough team for King Jae's team because I'm pretty sure I heard KaneAndTrench say that he doesn't like playing against King. I don't think Jae does either.
No one likes playing against King.
Well, that bit's true.
It's not fun. The feeling when you eat an RDC.
You eat an RDC?
It's bad. It's bad.
You should think about 2. There's lots of ways to break an RDC. I don't know why people struggle against it.
To be fair, I spam 1+2 most of the time to break the second part of it, and I know it's like, what, 1+2 then 2?
If I do an RDC on you in our group,
I'm just going to walk out.
Buy me a
just
beer
gonna be
later.
like, okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
And if you break it, if I do an RDC on you and you break it, I'll buy you one. How about that?
Sure.
Deal.
Yep.
Should be fun.
Oh, the mix-up. The mind games will be insane now. Is he going to RDC for that pint?
Okay. Come on, guys. Setting the buttons.
Yeah, the sun is quickly turning me to a stoner. The chat's correct. It's okay. It's vitamin D. That's fine. I'll take it.
Oh, Sook. Okay, should be good. This is going to be interesting. Eliza versus Gigas and Sook. Jae's on the lilt. Looks like he's on the lilt. And Yeah, I'm looking over the Eliza player. He looks chilled. Good handshake between the two of them. And here we go. Tyrell versus King Jae. Let's go.
Again, custom Gigas coming out.
Hey, they're both worn the same clothes to the party. Embarrassing. Nice launch. Carries him all the way over.
Oh, should be enough to take him to a wall.
It is. That was great.
Hits the melons. Continues. Oh, drops the juggle. But then down back to coming out the damage.
Catches him sidestepping.
Gets him on the melon track again.
Ooh, crumples him.
It's going to be a lot of damage.
Misses the extension and he's gotten out. What does he do with his get out of jail card? He uses the bar and it was a little bit predictable.
Oh, goes for a low. It's enough to take up.
It is. Tyrell 1 round up against District G's King Jae. Tyrell currently 3 games in a row already against the previous team.
Good punish on that grab. Sidestepped him and punished.
Got the wall. Quality from Tyrell. Very patient. Down at 2 from King Jae. Went for the throw.
Nice. Breaks the throw. That would have been a lot of damage.
On this stage, that throw is even better than normal. Went for 2 lows. Going for the chip. Doesn't use the bar.
Sidestep as well into that punish.
And he's got a bar for this round as well. He didn't use it. Most players would have probably burnt it just to get the win. Let's go.
He's going to have 2 bars now.
Spikes him down.
Almost. Goes for a charge. Jae takes him out.
Yeah, that was the unblockable setup. That was interesting. Jae doesn't do the run in after.
Gets the 2. Tries to keep. Oh, keeps him at the wall.
Mid.
There's a lot of pressure coming out now. Oh, gets the counter here.
Very nice
Picks him up.
catch. So much pressure. Jae just needs to get in and get his stuff in.
Oh, takes him out of the air. Nicely done.
Just makes me miss Marder. Catches him. Both have rage.
Oh, what's the option? Goes for the unblockable.
Yeah, that was a good decision. He'd already seen him stand up for the mid. Big boot.
Nice.
Whoa.
It's a DP coming out.
Someone's been in the lab. And you just didn't realise that he could have done that before. He didn't.
Indeed, he could, yeah. Oh, nice crush.
This could be it, you know. It's not going to be far off.
Still got 1 bar. He's at the wall.
He could have used the bar. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. What's he going to do?
Oh, no.
Mixed up territory.
Oh, no.
Catches him again.
Oh, no. Is it enough?
This isn't enough, surely.
Surely it's not. Or is
It's going to
it?
be so close. So close.
It is.
Oh, my days.
God, the fun round.
Oh, my days. That did it.
Oh, gets the
launch.
launch.
Surely he won't get him to the wall here. No, didn't go
Oh, no,
for
he
it.
actually got him on the wall. Oh,
I
nice.
guess, yeah, theoretically
EX
speaking, he
low.
did.
Oh, what counter? It's for the 2.
Does nothing. So knew that he had the option to do the EX uppercut. Very clever from Jae. Very smart.
Oh, gets the counter
catches
hit.
him.
Oh, no, he
Doesn't
doesn't
get
convert. Oh, no, here it comes.
And he gets him with the mid. It was the mid, I think.
Oh, the mid.
Yeah, pretty sure. Well played, Jae. How did he win that? Lordy, Jae putting in a shift. Whoa.
That was a reverse sweep, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was a turned it around big time. Very well played from Jae. And Tyrell had that. I think the chat's kind of got it right. Tyrell had it in his hands then.
It was a bit of a choke, yeah. I think at that wall, when he still had 1 bar of meter, he could have finished.
Yeah,
Well, that's a shame.
it happens, and Jae's a quality player.
Yes, definitely.
So, this is great. I've seen this match happen before at District G War 1.
Okay.
Pez Charlie versus King Jae, and it went round. It went to like maybe the final round or a couple of rounds from the end. It was just a crazy good close game. And it just came down to Pez Charlie's knowledge of Gigas. Now, the question is, has he put in the knowledge, put some time in the lab to get the knowledge up? For instance, he was like trying to punish Gigas' down back 2 with a slower punisher than he should have. Be interesting. Pez Charlie, quality player. Second place at Revolution.
Yeah, he did quite well at Strong Style as well.
Yeah. Pez Charlie got third place. It was third place. Apologies. Nivek was second place, wasn't he? Versus Rookang.
Yeah, I think Pez Charlie also took me out. Yeah, he took me out at Strong Style.
Did he?
2-1 because the monitor turned. Well, I'm not gonna say he played well, but the monitor did turn off at one point, which I'm still salty about. So I need a round back at some point. But he's a very, very good player. Very, very cool guy as well. So we'll see how he handles this matchup.
Okay, King versus Gigas. This is good. 2 Kings in a row now as well. If they need to break out Ice Blue, we'll see. And there will be one more match after this and then that will be the end of pools 1 and 2.
And then
this is this is the larger half of the pools. The second half is actually a bit smaller,
but just as exciting.
More concentrated.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
If you like your pina coladas now, you'll like them even more in the second half. Let's go. It's Pez Charlie versus King Jae. We will see some instant Shining Wizards, I'm pretty sure about that.
Charlie.
Nice 4-2-1. Went for the running knee. Had to eat a hand. Charlie reversing, could have punished. Shaking his head.
At the wall now, a lot of pressure coming out.
Doesn't go for the plus frames. Probably was maybe a little bit worried about the rage art. Oh, well played from Jay. He looked just so cool and calm, collected there.
Charlie playing a lot more defensively than from we usually see. No, nice low parry.
Yeah. Good combo as well. Got the wall. There will be mix-ups. That should have connected on block at least. Very nice. Goes for the max damage. That's a 2 break. Will stands up, gets the low kick. Jay's now going to work his way out. Goes for the low again. Ooh, big call from Charlie. Again, it was that going for big damage when you maybe just needed to do an ISW.
Oh, gets the gun hit. Takes the round.
In the knackers. Oh, 1+2 break will get him into the wall. Another throw mix-up. Goes for the 1 break this time. What's he going to do? Charlie was baiting a button there. Didn't get one from Gigas. I love watching Jay play because he nods his head whenever he does a move.
Nice duck.
Oh, he ducks, but he doesn't get the ball. Standing 2-2 or hop kick. Okay, Charlie looks very focused.
Oh, which route will he take? Are we going to see it?
No, smart. It's a dragon sleeper.
If we saw the RDC, I would have just...
Runs at him now. Doesn't do anything. Interesting.
Oh, breaks the giant swing.
Good break. Goes for the Shining Wizard. 1+2 break. Ooh. Not a bad decision from Charlie. He's not going to eat too much damage going for those power crushes.
Oh,
but he will if he does that. Ooh. I think that's something that Jay's been working on in the lab.
This should be the end.
Well played, Jay. Catches him pressing buttons there. That was an interesting frame track. Now, Jay's obviously played out in Evo Japan, and he played with Dota Ring. And he said, coming back from Evo Japan, he actually said, I feel like I've got more years in me as either going in the lab, dedicating himself as a pro player, or maybe just spending time with Dota Ring. That was really good. That was quality from King Jae.
Yeah, it's good to see him staying around for a little longer.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot more life in him, yeah. Yeah, we're going to see the anchor of Team League of Scumbags now.
Ice Blue. Now he's a great coach, very knowledgeable player, and he's also got a mad king His King is really good. We all of us UK King players play our Kings quite differently, and I'd say Ice Blue is he uses a wider variety of throws than maybe Charlie does. Charlie will go for King's kind of what King's throws are considered optimal, like his Instant Shining Wizards, his Tombstones, and his Giant Swings, whereas Ice will go around the roster of throws a little bit more and pick out throws that aren't really often used.
It's quite interesting to see. I've played against quite a lot of the King players, local King players, obviously. I've played, you're my regular sparring partner for the most part.
I am.
And then I've played against Charlie at Strong Style, and Temple Iris, I've played against him. It's really interesting to see the distinction. It's, I'd say King and Yoshi are the two characters that you can really see like how each player molds them to their advantage. And it's cool to see a distinction.
I would say that King is so good in a first to 10.
Yes.
Because he has a lot, he's very read orientated, and the better the read you make, the bigger damage you get. Not as good in a first to 2, but still a great character, especially in this version.
Oh, double counter hit. But is this a tournament legal outfit?
Mokujin's been on it looks like he's been at KFC. Mokujin looks huge. They're both chipping each other. Jae leans forward, goes for that punish. Whenever you see Jae go for a punish, he leans in and tries to headbutt the screen. And that was no exception. Plus frames.
Doesn't it? That gets counter hit.
Good catch. Is he going to go for the big juggle? No, he wants to go for the safe option. Are we going to see down 3? Yes, we do. 4-4-2. Jae's trying to hit buttons to get out of dodge.
Nice, breaks the grab. Oh, breaks the Shining Wizard.
Break on the Shining Wizard. Went for the chain grab. And there we go, different throws from Ice Blue there. Goes for the low again. Ooh. Whew. Interesting decision there. Unlucky for Ice Blue. That second hit of the down forward 1-2 looked like it should have hit to me. Ooh, went for another chain.
Oh, very nice. Gets King's Bridge. I guess Jae was trying to guess the correct combination, but ended up hitting more damage instead.
Jae maybe overthought that one. That was the max damage option. Sometimes you just want to do damage limitation.
Very good patience there by Ice Blue.
Yeah, very good. The patience from Ice Blue. Went for a Shining Wizard, didn't get it.
Oh,
wow,
again,
he's going for another one. That was the arm break. Jae broke the weakest option of all the chain throws there, which is interesting.
Oh, very nice
duck.
Punishes for rising form.
Now notice Jae does test whether his opponents know whether to duck that. Now it's close. Oh, gets the counter hit. Will he take it to the wall? Yes, he will. Oh, not quite the splat. There is a way of getting the splat there. He didn't do it. Oh, nice boost. Stepping into the wall then for a second.
Oh, gets a counter hit, but trades.
Yeah, gets him with the cojones, but doesn't. Oh, this is dangerous. Now when King goes for that, you don't know what it can be. And Jae gets it. OCV from Jae. Well played, Jae. Well played. Ice Blue gives him a hug. Well, brilliant play from Jae. He was on the ropes a couple of times, but always found a way out.
Yeah, played very well, very consistently, very calmly as well, very collective there.
Yeah. Wow, so for those of you at home, East London fighters always like to do things differently, and we don't mind if people use custom costumes. It's not a problem.
I think there are actually quite a few players that over time like to add to the stream setup on purpose. So when they get streamed, they can pick their custom costume.
Yeah.
I wanted to add my Claudio costume to it. Sadly, I don't think Vern has all the Claudio outfits unlocked. So my emo Claudio isn't seeing the light of day just yet.
So it looks like we're going to have one final game on the stream setup for pools 1 and 2. And then we will take a very, very quick break and then move on to the next pools. That was quality.
It was very good.
Jay
yes.
played really well, and it was nice to see him acquit himself. I don't think he was overly happy with his first performance. So we've got Uuniverse 7 versus NWOELE.
This is going to be a good match.
I think this might be the top 2 groups.
It probably is, actually, yeah.
Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a look at the groups now.
But yeah, so we'll see both teams have very high-level players. So we have Haroun, Rookang, MTS Demon on one team, and then we have ASAP, Marco, Shiki, and what you sure about the last member?
Just so you know, just so you just so you know is the name of the player.
Oh, I was very confused for a second. I was just waiting for the
that's annoying. Imagine if you just called your gamer tag "My name is." What's your tag? My name is.
Well, wouldn't you just say my name is my name is?
My name is my name is.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like a Lithuanian name. My name is my name is.
That's actually pretty accurate.
Okay, so NWOELE versus Uuniverse 7, and these guys, I believe, are both undefeated in their groups.
I believe so, yeah.
So this is the battle of the Titans in their group. This is going to be interesting. MTS Demon versus ASAP Marco.
You guys are on the wrong sides, by the way. You guys are swap sides. So you guys are swap back to the other side. Oh, it's like one back to start.
A little,
Okay,
technical issues with side select.
You're sitting on that side, you're playing.
Okay, so
You
they're
have to sit down now, but just keep it the side that you're on. Can't change now.
they're just resetting it for a technical reason.
Nah. Rules are rules. Rules are rules.
And it's side selection. Interesting. Interesting. So that I think there was some disagreement from the tournament organizer over which side that team should sit on. Now, I know for sure at least 2 of the players on at least one of the players on Rookang's team very, very much likes one side and will go to that seat. So I think they're just trying to make sure it's fair in terms of side selection. That's good. I like that. Rules are rules indeed. Good. We've got some quite militant people here who make sure that everything is totally fair for all players involved.
You cannot be, drinking them pina coladas.
You went there. You went there, Pun Life. Jeez.
It's
As if it's
too
not hot
much
enough in the
Aris
room
does
already.
this.
I read it as pina colada as well, but I just avoided it. Okay. This is going to be good. NWOELE versus Uuniverse 11. Geese versus Josie.
It's interesting, actually. I was wondering about this earlier. Is ASAP Marco going to bring out the Steve or the Geese? Because I've seen him playing Geese quite a lot recently. And it's good to see Geese. It's quite an interesting character.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I hate playing against him, but it's good to see, actually, somebody else playing him.
So hang on a minute. It's just so you know doing what Jacket did. He is. So just so you know, is on stream chatting while his team are playing. So the dude may well be listening to us and sitting in the tournament. This is a new generation of people. This is the millennials. Yeah, he's looking at me smiling now. This is millennials for you. The dude is on his phone watching the game while sat next to the players. Jay just hit his pad and didn't disconnect his pad. They're just shouting over at him.
Jay?
Jay's saying it wasn't him. Anyway, it doesn't matter who it was. We'll sort it out, guys. What is it about these millennials? And he's still watching. Dude, your team are playing right now. This is the biggest game your team are going to play so far. Okay. Just so you know, is very much. Everyone on stream chat, do say hello to Just So You Know. He is sat waiting in anchor position with his team and on stream chatting with you guys. He says he's focused. I'm not convinced about that.
Oh, it's the kappa afterwards, so that means it's sarcasm.
Oh right. Oh yeah. No.
Twitch chat. We need to teach
Oh, right,
good old
okay,
Abominable.
I think they found out who did that anyway. They're just removing the
Found the
controllers now.
culprit. We will administer Sudoku very soon.
Okay, guys, this is going to be the last game of the Pool 1 and 2 stream. And then we take a very quick advert break and go straight into Pools 3 and 4.
Indeed we do.
So, should be good.
At which point, me and good old Abominable will stop being co-casters and become enemies.
That's true. I'm not going to say who it was, stream, other than that they may be drinking Lilt. And you can draw from that what you will. Okay, let's go.
Just restart.
They're just going to stage select. Let's go. And that's changed actually. That stage select has changed things. We now do not have a wall.
That's a good point.
Which I would say that probably benefits Josie more if you don't know Geese that well. Because they're going to have more room to move.
But at the same time, a lot of Josie's damage comes from the wall.
True. Be interesting to see what happens here. How well do they know Geese?
Well, trading go back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Goes down for 2.
Mario Rookang clapping that, but maybe a bit early. MTS did drop it. Nice low there.
We'll try to go for a starter. Oh,
Nice
predictable.
reversal. Burns the meter to get more.
It's a nice amount of damage right there.
So now you see why
Oh, tries to
this
go for it
team
again.
has had so many wins. This Geese is looking strong. Lots of checking with the jabs. Oh, very
goes for
nice
rage
by
drive.
MTS. Demon, get away. 2 rounds up against the Geese.
Geese is interesting because if you don't know him, it's very hard to deal with him. There's a lot of frame data on it. Oh, nice,
Very
predictable.
nice.
Nice trade there.
Oh, avoided the run-in. Nice punish. Nice low. Demon playing really strong here. Gets the hop
Picks
kick,
him
and that
up
will
down
be
to
it.
the end.
And you've got to feel good when you wipe out the Geese out of the way,
Yes.
because that's potentially the dark horse, the upset character out of the way. Well played to Marco. Didn't quite get his stuff in. This is the battle to decide who is going to top their group.
I guess in that game, Marco was just too predictable.
That was awful.
Yep.
Apologies to everyone
I'm
on
just
stream.
living up to my name.
Apologies.
There's going to be a battle between me and Stu. Who's going to make more dad jokes on stream?
So now we have Elf's Senpai Shiki just sitting down to play. Probably going to use Steve, but he could be using anyone. Anyone at all. He's a top Tekken player. Done very well at tournaments. Taken down some notable heads. There's too many to list.
Indeed,
He's
he has.
also a phenomenal Dragon Ball Fighter Z player. He's really good.
He's put a lot of time since the game came out, and even when it was in beta, he was just showing tech and making videos about it left and right. Very good educational content.
Yeah. So yeah, here we go. Both these teams have 5 wins, 0 losses in their group. The winner of this group will be decided today, right now, on this game. Arctic Snowfall again. Let's not talk about how random these stage selections are. Steve versus Josie. No one press buttons.
Oh, nice.
This is a button pressing horror show. Do not get caught on counter hit. Oh, very nice catch.
There we go. There's the counter hit.
Oh, Shiki went for the low.
Floats him. Will that be enough?
You don't
Yes,
see that
it is.
often. Well done from Demon. Now, Demon, the last couple of times we saw him play on stream, he went, I think he went out reasonably early, but he's really putting in work now.
He's in his zone now, I guess. Just warmed up for all those games. He's not ready. Oh, nice. Good breaks for the power crush.
Very nice there. And Demon's just playing very patient, which you should need to do versus Demon. Again,
He's floating Shiki a lot.
yeah, Shiki either went for the jumping stomp or maybe the overhead punch, but either way,
Oh, that's for
That
bad
was it.
playage.
I think Shiki not having the walls here has probably harmed him slightly because he does like them. Went for
Nice.
it. I think that's probably what he went for before.
Yeah, didn't get floated this time. So that's a lot of damage as well.
It is.
Nice side step. Oh,
Very
that's a lot of
nice.
damage.
In the small of the back. Both of them on rage, both low.
Oh.
Oh, Shiki
Oh,
whips
this is
it!
it. Oh my god.
Demon
Oh.
really gets it! And he
Oh.
does get it with the World Rising 4.
That's slow-mo.
Whoa! Okay, so this team, this is why it's so strong, right? You've got a strong Josie up front, and then you've got Rookang and Haroun. And right now, they're both
through
just
that.
sitting on their bums,
Yeah, breaking through that seems impossible at this point.
watching MTS Demon put on a clinic. Demon showing that he's not just making it the numbers in that team. Quality. Now, are we going to see this stage selected a third time? I really hope not. This stage comes up all the time, doesn't it?
It really does. I
These-
think it's weighted
it-
stage selectors.
It is weighted.
Pretty badly set.
It is weighted. But also, taking the rough of the smooth, it is weighted a little bit towards Geese's stage, and that's an amazing stage.
Yeah, that one I actually like. I mean, Jungle Outpost comes up quite often as well, which is good. I like to see more Kinder Gym, or the geometric plane one.
Remember, guys, if you are at home watching this and you think you've got a good idea who's going to win the team tournament today, please do follow East London Fighters and hit them up with a tweet saying who you think is going to win. If you are correct, you'll be in the draw to win a copy of Laser League, which is our proud sponsors today.
Indeed, they came out with an amazing, very innovative game recently that involves a lot of teamwork, both in sort of a 2v2, 3v3, 4v4 scenarios. Very, very deep in strategy in
It's
regards to class
esports,
selection.
but not as we know it.
Indeed, it's something new and fresh to the community.
Okay, so just here we have, just so you know, who still may be on stream. Who knows?
I think he is.
I just
Is
don't
he
know
reading the chat?
I don't know what
Spam
millennials are
Kappas.
capable of these days. I just have no idea. They're like different creatures.
Give him
What
the
manner of
support with the
sorcery
Kappas.
do millennials even adhere to? Here we go.
And we're going to see Dragunov. Everybody's favorite character. It's totally not like we see him every tournament in top 8.
He's got a very strong Dragunov, just so you know. Just so you know, Des. Just so you
I know. I got it, Stu. I got it. It hurts my soul, but I got it. Nice, gets the break.
Running 2, gets out of the way. Down 2. All that pressure.
Slide coming out right at the end.
Nice spacing as well from just so you know.
Oh, no break on that 1+2 pro. That's a lot of damage. Whiff punishes that. MTS Demon not looking happy himself. 7 golden letters.
Demon looks up into the air, but he just needs to look left. He's got Rookang next to him to tell him what to do.
Yeah.
All that pressure. Slow down a little bit now, a bit more respect.
Oh, that
shown.
neutral jump.
Yeah. He's got to be sidestepping up.
New strategies. Oh, a lot of damage coming from Josie over the wall.
Nice. Gets the
throw
throw. What's he going to do? Catches the side crawl.
Nice.
Very nice. Oh,
Not the end. Oh,
and that may be it.
That'll
And it
be it.
is. MTS Demon, though, he's made the dent that he needed to for the rest of his team. Now, just so you know, has to face down Rookang and Haroun.
Indeed, but that was a very solid performance. I think he could do this, especially with the Twitch chat right behind him.
Yeah, I mean, I think, just so you know, was actually drawing power from the Twitch chat.
He's gathering a Spirit Bomb from the Twitch chat Kappas and PogChamps.
We got players like legendary Mihawk, Dan Hayden, Swifty Vibes, Cancer Real, all just giving, just so you know, energy. And that was enough to take down MTS Demon. Now we've got Rookang sitting down. This should be interesting. Rookang's decimated a lot of his opponents today, but all the matches have been close. And obviously, he already did drop a game to Arsene Gabenga.
Indeed he has.
So anything can happen.
Especially with Dragunov being such a dominant character, it will be. I mean, Rookang is definitely used to the matchup,
Yeah.
but Dragunov is Dragunov. But we'll, just so you know, drag Bob.
Let's go. Just so you know, get off the track, mate. Get off the track. Play your game. You're playing Rookang at East London Fighters Tekken Team Tournament.
Next time we're gonna have to cell phone jam him. He's getting too much power from the chat. This is all a one just bunch of collusion with the Twitch chat.
It is. It's Twitch chat collusion.
Yep.
Let's go, mate. You can only choose Bob. You are locked to that character. Rookang versus Just So You Know.
Oh, Forgotten Realm.
My favourite stage.
I hate this stage with a passion. Because Claudio isn't great at floor breaks. As those of you that spar, if you ever spar a king constantly and you keep getting this stage, you will learn to hate it.
It's an amazing stage.
It's horrible. It should not be in the game. Remove this.
Guaranteed half bar damage
Delete
off some of the
this.
throws.
But yeah, so get the Hell Sweep counters out as well.
I think this stage is pretty decent for Dragunov, you know. You can
It's
get
pretty
through
good.
the floor pretty well.
Yeah. Down to counter hit.
Just so you know, he's the gatekeeper. He's the last life for his team. How far is he going to take it?
Ooh. There's one Hell Sweep. Oh, gets the wall splat. A lot of pressure coming up from Khan.
Nice pressure from Just So You Know. Oh, no running two.
That was interesting. Oh, very good sidestep, but didn't quite whiff punish. Nice break.
Nice sweep. Doesn't take the legs away from him. Down
Oh, very
forward
nice.
two.
That
That
should
will
be
be
it.
that. Good night, son. Dunk for you. One round all.
Oh, nice
Rookang
break.
went for something right at the start, didn't get
Oh,
it.
another break.
Thought a jab was coming. Went for the 1+2 throw, didn't get it.
Nice flow. Takes him to a wall.
Is he going to stop?
Oh.
He went for the floor break, didn't get it. Nice sidestep catch.
Good patience in the wake up. Oh, interesting.
Running two, surely. We'll see it. No. We've really not seen that many. Oh, Rookang could do so much here, and he will.
Shouldn't be enough to kill you. Oh, nice spin kick.
Oh, nearly. And
Gets him with a wake up four.
Yeah, wake up four, I was going to say, well standing for. Okay, Rookang now has match point.
Nice.
Gets caught by the uppercut.
Will he go downstairs?
We
Oh,
do.
Nice.
He could get him with more now.
That's a lot of damage.
The way the axis was, he could have even maybe floated him around. Big pressure here from Just So You Know. This could go to the final round.
Verse 2 hell sweeps. Verse, oh yes, gets punished on the third hell sweep. Takes him downstairs, should be enough to finish.
That should be it.
Oh, no it isn't.
Ooh.
But gets the down forward one.
2 rounds all. Rookang can still close it out with this 1 round. Both of them just pressuring each other.
Oh, interesting counter hit, bro.
Both of them realises their shoelaces weren't tied. Very nice Rookang.
Takes him up. We'll go to the wall.
This
might be the end.
Ooh,
Oh,
mix
no, it
up.
isn't.
Very nice
Gets
from
him out of the end.
Rookang. And what do we find out here? We find out that Rookang's team finished top of the group. I believe the 11 will a hell of a couple of pools,
Yeah,
some
indeed it
wonderful
has.
games and some brilliant turnarounds from some great players. How are you feeling about playing now?
I don't feel warmed up enough.
Don't feel warmed up enough?
No.
Well, we better go do that. Guys, this is where we change over on commentary and go to a quick break. A 15-minute break. So we will see you soon. You may see Pun Life and I playing in pools 3 and 4.
Please don't judge us too
it's
hard.
been a pleasure commentating for you, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.